Here we go with this nonsense. Imagine a digital clock like the one shown below. To the right for you guys. How many times will the clock display 3 or more of the same number in a row over the course of one day? This is kind of an easy puzzle. You just have to be paying attention to what it's asking you. 111, 222, 333, 444, 555. And that should be it. Shoot. No, sorry. Sorry, I missed one. 1222.
There's 2 of them down there.
2 what?
2 guards.
2 guards down here?
Right here. See, one
over
right here, one right there.
Okay. Okay. Do we need... Okay, there's 8 gold. You want to try and get all the gold? Or are we just going to leave it?
We're gonna try to work it out.
You're going to try it? All right, babe. I like that, too.
We're just going to be very quiet.
I'm going to sneak past this man.
Very, very quiet.
I can't do this either. I can't do this one either. I could do the one before.
There's a couple of those.
Yeah.
Right here, right here, right here, right there.
Yeah, I was able to do one, but it won't let me do it anymore. I don't know why.
It says no more. No bueno.
All right. You want to
Okay,
come? Oh, babe, hurry up. Hurry up. Forget sneaking. Forget. There's a door there. If you want to hide for a minute, you can. They're not going to check in there. Oh, never mind. He's about to check in there. Oh, no, he's not. Oh! Stay there, babe. Stay there. Stay there. It'll be all right. Stay there.
I've been loving everything you are. Your eyes alone are the brightest stars. I could stand you all night, just drinking in your sunlight. Can we love tonight? You put all the stars in my eyes. Can we love tonight? You tell me I light up the whole sky. Can we love tonight? You put all the stars in my eyes. Can we love tonight? You tell me I light up the whole Our dreams are where you'll find me. You're the only thing I see.
We're going to run into. Okay, this is the Vermilion City Gym. This is the only puzzle in the game that in any of Pokemon games that I cannot stand. Let's see. Let's go take a look. Please don't catch us. Okay. You can see those blue lines? The door to the gym leader is blocked off. We've got to turn off those lasers that prevent us from getting in. The switches for the lasers are hidden in these trash cans. Okay, see, here's the first switch. Now, the second switch has to be in one of the 3 trash cans that is surrounding it. But it could be any one of these 3. And it could be this one that just said there was nothing in it. Okay, so the locks get reset. So now I got to find the switch, the proper switch. All right, let's see. This could take a while, guys. This could take a while. No. Come on. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Stream's about to get started. Of course, we gotta let 50 Rings to Ride. We gotta let that play out. But we're gonna get started with Professor Layton in the Curious Village in just about 3 minutes. This actually could be the very last Layton stream. We're near the end of the game. We might finish it today. Be back in a few minutes. Let's get it going. I practice being ready by the time it gets to this part. This is my favorite part. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Let me go ahead and do my usual synchronizing. Get my audio, make sure my audio's good. Make sure I'm not too loud. Make sure the music's not too quiet. Let's see. First thing I need to do, I probably need to switch over to this lovely screen. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Let's see. It's rude of me to have come here today and not asked you how you were doing. So how is everybody doing today? Let's see. Okay. Not bad. Let me bring her down right about there. Bring it right about there. Let me see how that audio goes. We could finish the game today. This could be the last stream for Professor Layton in the Curious Village. I'm bring it down a little bit more. That should be good there. I'm actually hyped to finish this game. This game has been dope so far. I'm hyped to finish this. And of course, hop into the next game that we have for streams. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be super interesting what we play next. All right, let's go ahead, hop in. Let's get our Professor Layton in the Curious Village on. We've really played this game for almost 11 hours, and I didn't get any water, so it's gonna be really interesting. Here we go. Oh, there's 4 puzzles we haven't solved. If that's the case, when will you start with the diabolical box? I'm not gonna start it immediately. I can say that. I'm not gonna play it immediately. I don't want to go right from one Layton game into another. I want to play a bunch of other stuff, but Diabolical Box is on my short list. I have 2 lists. Hang on, let me kill this music for a second. I have 2. Yeah, I think it should kill it for you guys too. I have 2 lists of things that I say I'm gonna play. There's my short list and my long list. The short list means it's definitely on my radar. It'll be coming up. I haven't forgot about it. My long list is this is the list of stuff I can forget about, and then when I need something, I pull stuff off. Diabolical Box is on my short list. Don't worry, we will play that. We will play that game. It's not gonna happen immediately. I want to play some other stuff first. Our story so far. Layton and Luke narrowly escape the crush of a runaway Ferris wheel while searching the park. The Ferris wheel destroys an old shack on the shore, revealing a secret subterranean path. After finding a tower-shaped key in the underground room, Layton and Luke make their way back to town. With the key in hand, Layton debates heading to the tower. However, after sensing a sinister presence near them, the professor devises a plan to out the fiend. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, we need to go back to the manor. We need to head back to talk with Chelmy. Now that we're at the end, I'm finally getting used to saying his name the right way. Chelmy. We need to get back to meet with Chelmy. So let's continue. We head this way. And then we can head to the right. Uh-oh. You found the key to the tower, haven't you? How do you know about the key? You mustn't interfere with the tower. Whatever you do, just stay away from there. Interfere? What do you mean by that, dear? Alright, let's continue. Let's continue on to the manor. If she don't want to talk, I don't want to listen. Oh, this man. He gonna give us a puzzle, isn't he? If it isn't the Professor Layton. Judging by your expression, it seems you haven't found the golden apple. You look terribly tense, Professor. Perhaps this small puzzle like you loosen you up. Puzzle 93. Over the river. It's worth 30 pickerats. It's a nice warm-up. It's a nice little warm-up for us to get back into solving puzzles. Here we go. Help Stach and Scarfin move the wolf. Is this... Oh, no, this isn't the same one from before. This is the traditional version of this puzzle. Help Stach and Scarfin move the wolf, sheep, and cabbage from one side of the river to the other while obeying the following rules. In addition to its captain, the raft can only support one animal or item at once. When Stach and Scarfin isn't near, the wolf will eat the sheep, and you'll have to start over. The sheep will eat the cabbage when Stach and Scarfin isn't around. If you let the sheep have its way, you'll have to start over. This is the traditional version of the puzzle that we did back at like the first stream, which had I think it was 3 wolves and 3 sheep. This is the normal version. This is exactly what I thought they were talking about. Basically, we move whatever we want to put on the raft, and move it across. Okay, so we can't leave. Let's see. If we start with the recycle puzzles, that means we're close to the end of the game. Yeah, I figured. I didn't look up anything but how many chapters there were, and I think this is the last chapter. that we're in. Either this one or the next chapter is the last one. So let's see. We can't leave the wolf alone with the sheep. We can't leave the sheep alone with the cabbage. The problem currently is the sheep, so let's move that one first and then go across. There we go. Drop the sheep there. Let's see. The shortest solution takes 7 moves. I believe that's right. We want to come back, grab the wolf or the cabbage. It doesn't matter which one. Take it across. After we take whichever one across, we grab the sheep, bring that back across, bring the other of these two that we didn't take the first time, bring that across, then come back and get the sheep. I think that's 7. So let's see. Let's move. We'll grab the cabbage, head over, grab the sheep, head back, grab the wolf, head back for the sheep, and we got it.
I think I've got it.
I'm familiar with that puzzle. I can't even pretend like I didn't know the answer on that one.
Saves the day.
Well done. The sword solution for this problem requires 7 moves. How did you fare? I don't know how to do that with more than 7 moves, to be honest. I guess just take your time instead of taking something and then taking something else back in one whole trip. Waste time, but past that, I don't know. That was masterful, but I expected nothing less from the great Professor Layton. We got a opinion scrap. I wonder if we're going to get all the scraps by the time we end this. That's one thing that I did want to do. I want to get all the painting scraps and solve that. I wanted to get all the pieces for the invention and put that together. To the manor. Welcome back, Professor Layton. Please come in. Everyone is waiting. Wrong voice. Thank you, Matthew. Is something troubling you, my good man? You seem ill at ease. Oh, no. I'm fine, sir. Please make your way to the parlor. All right, if you're certain that nothing is the matter, we'll head upstairs. Up the stairs we go. Ah, Mr. Layton, thank you for arriving so promptly. Come, have a seat. Why have you called us here, Inspector Chelmy? Like you, I'm not the kind of man who beats around the bush, so I'll just come out with it. I'm on to you, Layton. It's clear as day. You are responsible for Simon's death. Are you suggesting I murdered Simon? Nonsense. Nice try, Layton. I have to admire the way you keep cool under pressure. If this man says, so you're innocent, here's a puzzle, prove it to me, I'm gonna fight everybody. I'm fighting everybody. But of course, I would expect nothing less from a cold-blooded killer such as yourself. I don't suppose you've seen this before, eh? It's a vase? Is this vase of importance? Where's my clock? There we go. This vase was on display in the room in which Simon was found dead. Of all the forensic evidence I've gathered suggests that the killer struck Simon with this vase. Our killer was no professional. You see, he left his fingerprints all over the murder weapon. Fingerprints that match your own, Mr. Layton. When did we touch this vase? Oh, I remember. We found it. We found it. I remember. Oh, that's the vase from the market, isn't it? You rotten murderer! If this vase is evidence, why did you just break it like it was nothing? So go on and give me an alibi, Layton. Where were you when Simon was killed, eh? Come on, out with it. I was with Luke, investigating matters down in the village. Is that the best you can muster? It's clear that little brat is an accomplice to your crime. Admit it, Layton. You two wanted to keep the golden apple so badly that you conspired to murder Simon. See, Chelmy also just left his finger marks. Exactly. Exactly. You can't fool me, Layton, so cough it up and start talking. While I'm at it, I'll take the key to the tower you picked up too. It was Chelmy? Did Chelmy do it? Is that why he just broke the vase and now he's trying to get the key from us? Did Chelmy do this nonsense? It seems you are intent on pinning this crime on me, Inspector. But if you are a true enforcer of the law, you'll acknowledge that I'm not the only reasonable suspect. Any member of this household could have committed this crime. In fact, you can't even rule out the possibility that everyone here had a hand in the murder. Furthermore, are we even sure that a murder took place here? What kind of nonsense are you spouting now? Do you really think anyone here is fooled by your crackpot theories? Inspector Chelmy, I'm beginning to think the only person here with something to hide is you. That's absurd. This has nothing to do with me in the slightest.
No, Inspector, it has quite a bit to do with you.
Meaning?
Isn't it obvious?
If there is any criminal element involved in this case, then it is you, sir. What? That's absurd.
Hey, calm down!
What utter rubbish! You'll need more than some death charge to save your hide.
I've heard you're quite the devoted husband, Inspector. I bet you take very good care of your wife, Amy. Murder suspect solved. Inspector Chelmy identifies killer. Luke and I found this article in the paper. Luke, what was Inspector Chelmy's favorite food again? Oh, fuck. I didn't know I was going to have a pop quiz today. It was the potato fritters. It was the potato fritters. None of these stand out to me, but it was the potato fritters. This article specifically states you love sweet potato fritters, and yet you raged at poor Matthew when he brought you sweets with tea. Why? And your point is, it just so happens that I have a fondness for Amy's sweet potato fritters. Is that so? Thank you, Inspector. This little conversation has made things quite clear. Please take a look at this. What's going on, little fire? Welcome to the stream. We're probably wrapping up Professor Layton in the Curious Village today. I believe you just called them Amy's sweet potato fritters, yes? I'd like everyone to look at this article. As you can all see, the article clearly states that Inspector Chelmy's wife is Amelie, not Amy. Do you mean to tell me you've forgotten your own wife's name? Urgh. Out with it then. Who? Oh, this isn't Chelmy? This isn't Chelmy. Oh, snap. Out with it then. Who are you and why have you been impersonating Inspector Chelmy? And why have you been running this investigation? But your sudden memory loss regarding your wife's name isn't the only suspicious thing about you. Try to recall the time around Simon's death. You said you received a report that prompted you to come to St Mystere, but you forgot one thing. After Luke and I came to town, the drawbridge that is St Mystere's sole entrance had its crank stolen. This effectively sealed the village. From that point on, no one could enter or leave the village. And do you recall just when this seclusion began? I can't believe that slipped my mind. That entire thing slipped my mind. When did the drawbridge shut down? During our search for Claudia? After Ramon went missing? Or this morning after we received the inspector's summons? Was it during our search for Claudia? Yeah, I think it was during our search for Claudia. No. Yeah, it was during our search for Claudia. Correct. The only route out of the village had been closed well before Simon's death was discovered. After that event, there was no way that anyone outside the village could enter. By the same token, there was no way to take things out of the village, particularly something as large as a corpse. So tell me, Inspector, tell me, when did you actually first set foot in St Mystere? And furthermore, what did you do with Simon's remains? Ugh. While we're on the subject, I have one more nagging question that I haven't been able to figure out. How is it you knew about the key to the tower we discovered? When we happened upon that key, there wasn't a soul in the area, save for Luke and myself. Yo, is this that man that's in the building where we found the key? I'm sorry, the building that took us to the underground? It's one of the last few people that we've met. I think it was that guy. Furthermore, I have spoken of what we found there to no one. There's no conceivable way you could have known about this key. Unless, of course, you were spying on us from the shadows when we picked it up. Now let me see if I've got this all right. You posed as the inspector and used Simon's death as an excuse to enter Reinhold Manor. Since then, you've been waiting for the ideal time to strike and steal the golden apple from us. How am I doing so far? Little Fire said, don't trust him. I trusted Chelmy. I didn't know this person wasn't actually Chelmy. How am I doing so far? What's so funny? This is no laughing matter. I'm just... Let's see. Let me get my Chelmy voice back. What was it? I'm just astounded at how despicable I found you, Layton. But that's exactly why you're worthy of being my arch enemy. Don Paolo is his name. Don Paolo. I've always despised you, Layton. That's my Don Paolo voice. Oh, I'm sure this looks weird for all of you. I thought I'd be able to crush you once and for all here in St Mystere. But that will have to wait since you saw through my disguise. You haven't caught on yet, but St Mystere hides a secret of epic proportions. When I imagine a dimwit like you trying to unravel the mystery, I just have to smile. My business here for the day has come to an end, so I'll be off now. But listen closely, Layton. Never forget how close you came to being bested. One day I, the great Don Paolo, will rain my vengeance down upon you. And on that fearful day, you will beg for an umbrella and a raincoat, perhaps even some galoshes. Yeah, I got it. Gosh. Bro went through the window. I guess he's gone. Do you know who that man was? Don Paolo is his name. I've heard stories of him. His grasp of the hard sciences was rumored to be unrivaled. The problem, as you might guess, was his personality. Though he was a genius, a man was evil. The science board banished him from working officially in his field ever again. Sneaking into St Mystere to steal the Reinhold fortune sounds like the kind of scheme he would hatch. This moment is my favorite. This is the moment that make the game my second favorite of the series. Don Paolo's going down, definitely. He seems to hold quite a grudge against you, Professor. What did you do to cross him? I haven't the slightest idea, Luke. Well, that aside, what was all the talk of a secret hidden in the village of... what was he talking about? I'm mystified by it myself. For the time being, though, let's focus on finding the golden apples, shall we? I say, we follow our newest lead and head for that tower. Let's check that dead end from before, Luke. Chapter 8 solved. Okay, so the next chapter, I believe, is the very last chapter. We're possibly going to solve this today. Someone's been obstructing the investigation. Find the troublemaker and continue work on the case. It was totally necessary to break through the window at the end. 100%. So, these are all the mysteries all together. Wait, so we didn't solve none of these. We didn't solve obviously we haven't solved the golden apple. We don't know what that noise is, the crank. We don't have tiny cogs. We haven't solved Lady Dahlia. Maybe we need to talk to specific people more. Because, like, we haven't talked to Dahlia unless she wanted us to talk to her. Oh, well. Oh, well. Head to the tower. Let's talk to Dahlia. I got a soft spot for Dahlia. I don't remember her voice. That was so long ago. I'm simply shocked at this turn of events. Who could have guessed that we had an imposter in our midst? He had me completely fooled. But you saw right through him, Professor. I must say, I'm quite impressed with your cunning. I ask you now to put that brilliant mind of yours to work again and set out in search of the golden apple. It would be my pleasure, madam. By the way, are you feeling all right? You look a bit pale. I awoke this morning with memories of a peculiar dream I must have had last night. In it, my husband and I had just had a brand new baby girl, and oh, how everyone fawned over her. The next moment, suddenly I was in a park walking hand in hand with my young daughter. With your daughter, you say? Now, why would I have a silly dream like that? The past few days have really been quite draining. Professor Layton, I don't feel particularly well at the moment. I think I will go lie down for a bit. What's wrong with Lady Dahlia? She says she had a dream of walking in the park with her young daughter. There's something quite curious about that dream. All right, Carlos says all mysteries will be solved in the tower. Dope. Not talking to anybody else. Not talking to anybody else. First talk to everyone. I feel like the other man that was left in the manor, we haven't really talked to him enough for it to like actually give us some closure on his story. So we're just gonna roll out. Same thing with Ramon here. Same thing with Ramon. Can it be Flora? I think her daughter might be Flora. Let's head to the tower. Oh boy! Oh boy! It's Lucy and the cat rat. Let's do it. We've done it every time so far. Adria's really nice, but she comes up with some tough puzzles. Oh, well that's a letdown. How about cat rat? Run to the tower and don't look back. There sure don't seem to be a lot of animals around town. You're quite the animal lover, aren't you, Luke? Now come along. We don't have time. I've been ridiculing this game since the first stream. I've been ridiculing this game with how much they say, oh my god, look at that brick in the wall. That reminds me of a puzzle. And now that I want puzzles thrown at me, nobody's got any extra puzzles. Okay, fine. The game wants me to go straight to the tower. We'll go straight to the tower. I understand. Is it this? No, we're not here yet. Have we gotten here yet? Okay, there we go. It's a dead end. No two ways about it. Maybe there's another pathway to the tower hidden around here. I'd argue we've come to exactly the right spot, Luke. What do you mean by that? Look right here, Luke. There's a small indentation in the wall where one could place a small object. Oh, so this must be... Yes, this curious indentation is no doubt the spot indicated in Baron Reinhold's note to Archibald. I'm willing to wager that if we put this in there and give it a turn... Doors open. Wow! Just as I suspected. All right, Luke, in we go. Chapter 9. The Tower's Secret. A path to a tower has been found. Scale the tower and solve all the mysteries of St Mystere. That's 2. All right, looks like we are going to solve all of these at once. I'm here for it. There's 4 puzzles that we didn't get to. Dope. They all went to Granny Rollton's. How would you guys feel about a separate stream once we finish this and we go back and just do puzzles? We clown around with a lot of these puzzles that we didn't even look at or didn't finish. How would you guys feel about that? I feel like that's a thing we could do. It won't be a Sunday stream. It'll be one of the ones throughout the week. Let's see. Carlos says the next biz will blow my mind. Here we go. Save progress, of course. I'm a compulsive saver. I don't know if you guys know that. I'm a compulsive saver. I've been holding back for this playthrough because I wanted to break the feel. Explore the tower. Here we go. How many hint coins do we have? I feel that's something we should pay attention to. I suppose congratulations are in order. You've made it this far after all. Of course, it looks like you've left quite a few of my puzzles in town untouched. Do we not have enough? What was that? Where's that voice coming from? I've hidden all sorts of wonderful puzzles across St Mystere. Go back to the village, traveler, and test your mettle against a few more of my puzzles. I'm not so unreasonable that I'd make you solve every single puzzle before passing through here. But you're sorely mistaken. Oh my God! 75 puzzles! We're only at 58! You're sorely mistaken if you think that I'll let you through with less than 75 puzzles to your name. Come back when you've got the goods. Who do you suppose that was? I can't quite place it. Regardless, it seems that mystery will have to wait. If we don't solve 75 puzzles first, we'll never make it inside the tower. Let's go back. Okay, so we're at 58. We're about to do how many puzzles? Is that 17 puzzles? Oh, we're at 59. I forgot we did one today. Okay, we got to go back and solve 16 puzzles. Y'all ready? Listen. This is where I'm glad you're here, Carlos, because I know you would have been upset how you missed this. This is where we're all going to have to work together now, okay? We're all going to have to work together. 16 puzzles. Can we solve 16 puzzles, get in the tower? I think you're going to need 625 more streams. Can we all work together, solve 16 puzzles, get in this tower, and beat the game today? If not, we can play the game. We'll play next stream. All right, next stream we'll do more Professor Layton. That's fine. But do you guys think we can do this? Let's go to work. We got 16 puzzles to do here. Let's go to work, Granny Riddleton. What's up? What's up, boo? I don't remember her voice. So here we go. Why? Oh, I remember now. Why howdy? Do you often? That wasn't it. Do you often? Blah blah blah. We don't have to talk to her. I just wanted to be nice. I failed the October update. Let's go. Let's do this. We got this. I'm hyped. Let's go. We need 16 puzzles. Let's start with number 16. Triangles and ink. I don't think we did this one at all. You want puzzles? Wait. Boom! 16 more puzzles. Triangles and ink. This is 40 picker rats. I don't think we did this one. I don't remember it by name. It doesn't sound familiar. Oh, this gonna be fun. Okay. Here are 2 shapes. One large and one small. Each is made... What? There are 2 shapes. I see plenty of shapes. One large and one small. Each is made up of little triangles. Dipping your fountain pen into the ink one time gives you just enough ink to draw 4 little triangles, as depicted by the shape on the left. So with that in mind, how many times do you have to dip your pen in the ink in order to draw the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles? Is it asking me? Give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it saying... Oh, okay, to draw the triangles. Yeah, that's what it's saying. So when I dip the pen in the ink once, I'm able to draw 1, 2. Let's see. I'm able to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 lines. I have enough ink to draw 9 lines. So let's see. How can I? Yes. Okay. I can make notes. Oh, thank God I can make notes. Okay. So everything above this line here is 1 dip. Because obviously that's the same shape there. Let me see. Let's see if I can do this a sensible way instead of what's rattling through my mind right now. This entire triangle is 1 dip. This triangle here is 1 dip. This triangle here is 1 dip. So that's 3 so far. The middle, oh, no, it isn't. I was going to say the middle is drawn because it's negative space of us drawing these 3, but it's not. We still got to get this middle part. So let's see. So we're at 3 dips, and then this is 1/3 of a dip. So this is 3 1/3 of a dip so far. Let's see, that's 3. This is 4 1/3. If we do this, that's 5 1/3. And then this would make 5 2/3. Then there's this, that's 6 2/3. And this would be 7. 6 3/3. It'd be 7 dips. It would take 7 dips to draw these 36 triangles in this shape. I'm going with 7. We're rolling through this. We're rolling. We got puzzles to kill today, baby.
Luke, here's my answer.
Moving. We're moving along. We got 15 to go. Keep it moving. That's right. Your first impulse might have been to divide 36 triangles into 4. Perfect. Moving on. Moving. Yeah, Carlos is right. Not into 4. You really don't have to draw 21. What it was saying is you have to draw 21 triangles, and then once you draw 21, all the others are drawn because they're the negative space of what's left. All the others are automatically drawn. Just the same way I did it. If you draw the entire shape as a pyramid and then go back to fill in what's missing, that's how many you have to dip it 9 times. Oh, I'm sorry, 7 times. All right, we got a strange gizmo. Perfect, cool. That's not a puzzle. We're moving on. Let's see, what was puzzle 12? We got 15 to go. I need a counter. I wonder if I'll remember to go back on and make a counter on screen for these puzzles. Only 16 hours of gameplay left. We got this. Let's go. I'm here. Make a rectangle. Puzzle number 12. This is 40 puzzles. Pick-a-rats. We got 15 to go. Oh, this gonna be fun. Here we go. I like shapes. I don't know if you guys realize that. If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2 pieces and then reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper as shown in diagram 2. Follow. However, in order to assemble the pieces as shown in diagram 2, you need to flip one of the pieces over before putting them together. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper in diagram 1 into a rectangle without flipping either of the 2 pieces? Okay, so what we need to make is a 5 by 3 rectangle. 5 going across, well, not necessarily going across, but 5 going in one way and 3 going in another. How do we cut this? I think this is a trick question. How do we cut this so that we can make a 5 by 3 triangle? I'm sorry, rectangle. Did I say triangle a bunch? Sorry. 5 by 3 rectangle without flipping the pieces. So the shapes that they end up in are how we're gonna put them together. We're not gonna tessellate it. I feel like when I said this is a trick question, I feel like it is because remember the game likes to tell us something and then have us assume everything else. What it's telling us is that we need to cut this thing. What we're assuming, what we're supposed to assume is that we're only making one cut. I see how it can be done as a 5x3, but we need 2 cuts. And the 2 cuts would be cutting this piece here and then cutting this piece here. The fact that it let me do 2 different lines lets me know that I think I might be right. You'll finish this puzzle solving madness and you'll forget the concept of tower, plot, dumbbell, and progress. Okay, if we cut it this way, what we can do is take this piece that's down here and move this square so that it's up here. Then we have 2. That's not right. Hang on. Yes, it is right. Then we have 2 pieces that are left, that would be left here and here. We could take this and bring it down here. I'm thinking that's it. If we're allowed to do 2 cuts, then I think this is it. I think that's the only way we could do it without flipping anything. We're rolling. We're rolling. We're moving.
There we go.
No? Okay, so we can't do 2 cuts.
I suppose I thought wrong.
That's fine. I never said we were going to get these in one try. I said we're going to kill 16 puzzles, and we're on our way. Let's go again. Let's go again. We don't need no hit coins yet. We don't need none. We got this. We got this. Okay, so let's assume there's only 1 cut to be made. Let's assume there's only 1 cut to be made. If we want it to be a rectangle. If we want it to be a rectangle, and there's 15 pieces, the only way, well, there's 2 ways. There's a 1x15 and a 3x5. That's it. Let's see, can we go on diagonals? No, we can't cut on diagonals. Okay, understood. Let's see. All right, if you guys want to play along in the chat, feel free. We gonna need it. We gonna need it. We gonna kill 15 puzzles a day, boy. Let's see. We want to cut this. Let's try for one cut. We want to cut this so that we don't have to flip it and we can put the pieces together to make a rectangle. And we can't cut on diagonals, and it looks like it's only 1 cut. Would I cut? Let's see. If I leave this here, then something has to go in there. Obviously. If we leave this hole here, something has to go there. Did I cut the wrong piece before? I said if I cut this and this. Let me see. I still didn't get that notebook. I said I was gonna get a notebook. Is near end game, and I have not got this notebook yet. Next game, next Professor Layton game though, I'm getting a notebook. I promise. I'll have it before I even announce we're playing. Let's see. Okay, so bringing searches. I don't want the answer given. I want to work on these together. Is what I mean. Let's see if we cut this piece here and move this up here. Then that works. This works. So if that wasn't the right answer, then it must be that we only do 1 cut. It must be that we only do 1 cut. Let's see. We only want 1 cut. We only want 1 cut. I'm gonna say let's move on from this puzzle. I'm gonna say let's move on from 12. I don't want to waste. We got plenty of puzzles that we can do. I don't want to waste too much time on 1 puzzle. Let's move on from 12. We'll move on. Yes, we'll solve it later. So 12. We'll come back to 12. Let me put that in my notes so I know not to go back to 12. Let's see. Little Fire says wait. Little Fire says wait. Little Fire, if you can see something, let me know. I'll come back to it. I promise. Let's go to 21. I kind of want to take them in number order. Do you remember what I said? The next few minutes will blow your mind. Let's see. Let's take them in number order. Let's go 17. 5-card shuffle. Oh boy. Oh boy. 5-card shuffle. It's puzzle number 17. This is 30 picarats. Okay. 3 of the 4 images shown below are the exact same picture rotated in a variety of ways. Can you figure out the odd one? Oh yeah, this shouldn't be hard. Haven't I said that over the course of the entire game? Let's see. D and B are rotated of one another. Yeah. D and B are rotated. B and C is rotated. So that means D and C are also rotated. Is A the one odd one out? Diamond here. The heart would be shaped like that. This would be that way. This would be that way. Wait a second. If I take A, MVM means never mind. It's never mind, Carlos. It's slang for, or not slang, it's an abbreviated internet abbreviation for never mind. Let's see. Diamond would be there. The club would be there. That other club would be there. The heart would be there. The spade would be there. Did I look at C right? I don't think I looked at C right. No, C is wrong. C is wrong. No, it isn't. Hang on. Let me see. Let me see if I could draw this out. I should have just drawn this from the beginning. I don't know why I was trying to play with y'all fools. Let's see. Oh, I see what the problem would be. The problem would be the overlap. It's not the shapes on the card. It's the overlap of the cards. Okay. Because I started drawing, I was like, is this card on top or is it on bottom? It's the overlap of the cards. Man, Layton, y'all are some assholes. Y'all knew today. Y'all knew I needed to have 75 puzzles, and y'all set out to stump me today. Well, I'm not having it. No, I'm not. So let me draw A. Let me draw A, and then we'll see if A matches up with anything. So then the card in the middle on A is the bottom. Is the middle card. It's under the other 3. And then the bottom right corner is all the way at the bottom. Because the shapes all match up, if I'm not mistaken. All of the shapes match up with where they should be and how they're positioned. It's how the cards themselves are positioned that's the problem. And I think it's D. Just looking at it, I think it's D. Oh no, D has 3 cards on top. D has 3 cards on top. Question is, are they the right ones? It's the diamond, the heart. It's the diamond, the heart, and the club that the diamond is pointing at that should be on top. So no, D is the odd one out. Take a look right here. It's this diamond, this heart, and this club that are on top. When I say the diamond that the heart, the club that the diamond is pointing at, I mean this point here. So it's the diamond, the heart, and the club that the diamond are pointing at that should be on top. You also have that in B, the diamond, the heart, and the club that the diamond is pointing at. You also have that in C, the diamond, the heart, and the club that the diamond is pointing at. You don't have that in D. The diamond, the heart, and the club that the heart is pointing at is on top. D is the one that is odd out. How do I? It's not letting me. Okay, there we go. There we go.
I think I've got it.
Moving on. We got 14 puzzles. Let's keep it moving.
Saves the day.
Let's keep it moving. This game that was so clever. This game almost got me. It almost got me to draw the shapes out. I almost did it. Let's go. 14 puzzles. Let's keep going. We got a painting scrap. Come on. Let's move. Come on. Okay, so there's 12 again. 12 showing its ugly head again. Let's see. Next one in order would be 28. I think 28 is a puzzle that we've encountered. Find the dot. Didn't we do that? Or we tried to do that one? Find the dot. Yes, we tried this one. That's the only way we can start with less picaras than it's worth. Nope, not playing with this puzzle. Moving on. We'll be back later. We're moving on. So 28. Let me put 28 on my list. Next in order, 21. Let's go 21. Or 18. We haven't tried 18. Of Dust and Dustpan. I don't think we've seen this one. It doesn't sound familiar. Probably would have made a Mice and Men reference. 10 pick rats. Oh, we got this, fam. As you can see, what we've got here is some trash in a dustpan made of matchsticks. Can you move 2 matchsticks to change the picture so the dustpan is holding the trash? Sure we can. Sure we can. What we're going to do is we're going to take... Done already. This one's done already. What number are we on? We need 13 puzzles. How many puzzles do we need now? Because this one's done. We're moving this one here, and we're moving this one here. Trash is in the dustpan. How many puzzles do we need, guys?
Luke, here's my answer.
I've said so many numbers, I don't even remember how many puzzles we need now. We're moving on, though, that's for sure. That's correct. Do your part to keep St Mystere clean. The hand-woven rug that goes to... Let's put that in Luke's room. Luke looks like he needs a rug. Find the point of having to solve 75 puzzles. Okay, we're at 62. Let's keep a track up top. On the left for you guys. We're moving on. We need 13 puzzles. We need 13 puzzles. Okay. Had to make sure the math teacher got his numbers right. Next number that we haven't tried yet. We're going to 42. The camera and the case. Haven't done this one yet. I don't think we've done this one. Doesn't sound familiar. It's worth 50 puzzles. Picarets. We definitely haven't done this one yet. Here we go. While walking through a market on vacation, you notice a small stand selling cameras. A camera and case set is selling for $310. The seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself, and that the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. Let me say that again, because I mush-mouthed my way through that one. The seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself, and that the case costs the price of the set, minus the cost of the camera. You decide you'd rather wait on buying a camera and opt to just buy the case alone. You hand the seller a $100 bill and see his eyes light up. Think fast now. How much change should you be getting back? This game here. I think I've heard a puzzle like this one. I just haven't heard this exact one. Let's see. Okay. It's time to take some notes, boy. All right. Walking through a market on vacation, you notice a small stand selling cameras. The camera and case set is selling for $310. Okay. So A, I'm going to use A to note. A is the camera. A is the camera. And that has a set cost. We're going to find that out. B is the case. And that has a set cost. We're going to find that out. A and B together both cost $310. A plus B equals $310. Excuse me. $310. The seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself. The seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself. So if A is the camera and B is the case, B plus 300 equals A. That's what we've come to so far. B plus 300 equals A. That's correct so far, right? We got that so far, right? Tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself. And that the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. The case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. So if you want to buy the case, if you want to buy B, what you would do is you'd pay $310. Sorry, let's use what it says, because it doesn't say it costs $310. It says it costs the price of the case, price of the set. So it would cost A plus B minus the cost of the camera. So it costs A plus B minus A, which makes sense logically because what we're left is B equals B. That's very straightforward. He more or less just said, how much does the case cost? The case costs how much the case costs is what he said. You decide you'd rather wait on buying a camera and opt to just buy the case alone. You hand the seller a $100 bill and see his eyes light up. How much change should we expect back? Okay, so we have A plus B equals 300. We have B plus 300 equals A. Okay, so if we take B plus 300 equals A and plug that into A plus B equals 310, what we have is, I'm going to put this in chat so you guys can see it, because I'm at the point now where I have all my notes written out. So A equals camera, B equals case, A plus B equals $310. I'm just going to say 310. A plus B equals 310. That's saying that the set of the case and the camera, or the camera and the case, I'll say it in order. That's saying the set of the camera and the case equals $310. Then we have B plus 300 equals A. B plus 300 equals A. That's saying that if you want to buy that's saying the camera costs $300. Oh, I didn't send it. That's saying the camera costs $300 more than the case itself. So the price of the case plus $300 equals the price of the camera. Yeah. And then we have B equals A plus B plus, minus A. B equals A plus B minus A, which is logical. What he's saying there is the case, B, costs the price of the set, A plus B, minus the cost of the camera, A. B equals A plus B minus A. The case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. Okay, so now if we take that second part, B plus 300 equals A, and we plug that into the first part, A plus B equals 310, then what we have is, let's see, I want to plug in for A. So we have B plus 300 plus B equals 310. I'll put that in chat as well. B plus 300 plus B equals 310. More or less, the person that's doing the purchasing has figured out that if you buy the set, what you've really done is you've paid for the camera and 2 cases, but you're only getting 1 case. That's why he's buying the case now and the camera later. Okay, so let's solve that out. 300 plus 2B equals 310. 300 plus 2B equals 310. So if we take away 300 from both sides, we have 2B. Damn it, my pen went out. Oh Lord, I'm out of pens. I'm out of pens. Where's my work pen? Did I leave it at work? Here we go. Here's a pen. All right. We have 2B equals, if we take 300 from both sides, 300 plus 2B equals 310. And we take 300 from both sides, we have 2B equals 10. So B equals 5. The case costs $5. The case costs $5. He's buying the case now. He hands the seller a $100 bill and his eyes light up. How much change should we get back? $95. If the case costs $5 and we're paying with a $100 bill, we should expect $95 back. Always Always do your math, ladies and gentlemen. You may save some money.
Luke, here's my answer.
Bam! Moving on. Moving on. We got 12
Another
puzzles to go.
puzzle solved.
We got 12 puzzles to go, fam. Let's do this. Good thinking. The merchant had an awfully misleading way of explaining things. Exactly. Exactly. Make sure you don't get duped by some swindler next time you go shopping. Don't worry, fam. We got this. 12 puzzles. We got 12, right? 12 puzzles. Let's move. Let's move. Let's see. We've done 12, or we tried 12 and 28. How about 21? 21. Let's do 21. Pill prescription. All right. Here for it. Who woke up today and said, I wonder Chill has to solve a bunch of puzzles. Or I hope Chill has to solve a bunch of puzzles. Pill prescription. Puzzle number 21. This is worth 30 pickerats. My words. The buyer was rich. I mean, if the camera costs 300 more. Let's see. He didn't give him 100. He paid with the $100 bill, is what he's saying. Okay. I keep dropping my headphones, my sound check headphones. A man has been prescribed 10 pills. Starting today, he must take 1 pill a day. But because the concentration of the medicine is different in each pill, he must take them in a specific order. Since all the pills look the same, the man has decided to write numbers on each pill to help him remember the order he needs to take them in. How many pills does he have to number if he wants to keep track of the order? 9 of them? 9 of them? Is 9 the answer? A man has been prescribed 10 pills. Starting today, he must take 1 pill a day. Can we make notes? Yes. I love when we can make notes. Okay. Starting today, he must take 1 pill a day, but because the concentration of each pill of the medicine is different in each pill, he must take them in a specific order. Since the pills all look the same, the man has decided to write numbers on each pill to help him remember the order he needs to take them in. How many pills does he have to number if he wants to keep track of the order? 9 of them. I'm thinking 9. He has to know that this is the first pill. He has to know that... No, I'm just going to write regular, like an average human being. He has to know that this is the first. He has to know that this is the second. This is the third. This is the fourth. This is the fifth. This is the sixth. This is the seventh. This is the eighth. And this is the ninth. Once this is the last pill, he has no option but to take it, so he doesn't have to put anything on it. But up until this last pill, he has to know the order of the pills. So I'm going to say 9. I'm going to say 9.
Luke, here's my answer.
No? On Professor Layton and Miracle Mash, you can make notes on all the puzzles. Good. What conditions will allow you to get away with labeling fewer than all 10 pills? Didn't I just say? Isn't that it? Isn't that it? Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Maybe I looked at things wrong. Maybe this was my fault, just like every other puzzle we've done. Let's see. Man has been prescribed 10 pills. Starting today, he must take 1 pill a day, but because the concentration of the medicine is different in each pill, he must take them in a specific order. Since all the pills look the same, the man has decided to write numbers on each pill to help him remember the order he needs to take them in. How many pills does he have to number if he wants to keep track of the order? And it's not 9. It's not 9, and it's not 10. Eight. Can he get away with numbering 8 of them? I think it is 8. I think it is 8. If he's at the doctor's office or wherever, then they're telling him, hey, you have to take these pills. This is the first one that you need to take. They're telling him immediately. He can take that first pill right there, and then he doesn't have to worry about numbering that one. So that's one that he does have the number. And then what I just used. So let's say this is the one that he takes on the spot. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then he does have to number this one. Is it 8? Is it 8?
There we go.
Okay, it's 8.
Every puzzle has an answer.
I wonder if that was the explanation behind it. Yes, okay. He takes that one on the spot, and then he has to number the rest of them, but he doesn't have to number the last one. Got it. Very sneaky. Very sneaky. Moving on! How many we got? 11? We got 11 puzzles to go? Let's move. We're doing it. We're killing it. We're only an hour in. We're doing this. We're doing this. Okay, what we got? We've done 12. Or we tried 12. The next number will be 23. Let's go for 23. Juice pitchers. Juice pitchers. Juice pitchers. That's number 23. This is worth 40 pickerats. Here we have an 8-quart pitcher filled with juice. An empty... oh, this is fun. Oh, I love this puzzle. It's not done with juice normally, but I know this one. We have an 8-quart pitcher filled with juice, an empty 5-quart pitcher, and an empty 3-quart pitcher. The pitchers are unmarked, and your task is to divide the 8 quarts of juice so that both the 5-quart pitcher and the 8-quart pitcher are holding exactly 4 quarts. This is fun. This is fun. I'm glad this doesn't tell me how many moves we need. It can be done in at a minimum, because I definitely try and do that. Okay, touch a pitcher to pick it up, and then touch where you want the liquid to go. This is a math puzzle at its finest. Okay, so it's not gonna overfill any pitcher. We have 8 here. This is 5, and this is 3. We want to make it so that there's 4 quarts here and 4 quarts here. Okay, so naturally, if we take 8 and pour them into... let's take 8 and pour them into 5. So now we have 3 left in the 8 quart, and we have 5 here. Now let's take 5. I think I did it wrong. I think I should have gone 8, 3. It's okay. There's plenty of... oh, it is keeping track of how many moves. Damn it. So afterwards, it's going to be like, guess what, chill? It took you 700 turns, and in fact, you could only do it if you could do it at 4. Let's take 5 and put it into 3. Have you heard of something about the referendum of Catalonia? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I have no idea what that is. Catalonia. Let's take 3 and pour those back into 6. Now we can take the 2 and pour them here into 3. We'll take the 6 and pour them into 5. So now our 8 quart has 1 left. Let's take 5 and pour it into 3. I did it. I did it. I did it already. I wonder if 7 was the minimum. I wonder if 7 was the minimum. We'll take 3 and pour that back into 8. It already has 1, so now we're at 4 and 4.
There we go.
I wonder if that was the minimum. I wonder if 7 was the minimum.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Keep that long enough. Yes! The shortest possible solution requires 7 moves. Perfect. Liquid distribution problems have been around for ages. Yep, they sure have. I did it in 7. That's perfect. Moving on. We got 10 left. We got 10 left. We can do this. We got a strange gizmo. 10 left. Let's go to work, boys. Let's go to work. We got 12. We tried 12 already. We tried 28. The next number would be 31. Let's move. Racetrack riddle. Let's move. Racetrack riddle is number 31 and it's worth 30 pickerats. The distance 3 racehorses can run around the racetrack in 1 minute is listed below. Horse A. Can I make notes? Yes, I can make notes. I can make notes. Horse A can run 2 laps in 1 minute. Horse B can run 3 laps in 1 minute. Horse C can run 4 laps in 1 minute. So C's the fastest. It takes C the least amount of time to run 1 lap, is what that's saying. The horses line up at the starting line and start running in the same direction. How many minutes will pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line again? Okay, so we're looking for we're not exactly looking for the least common multiple. Not exactly. We're looking for all three of these to line up once again. So if this is the start line, at any given point, really, we want them to start at any given point and then line up there again. So we'll just, for the sake of simplicity, we'll say this is the starting line here. In 1 minute, it'll take horse C a fourth of a minute to run 1 lap. It'll take horse B a third of a minute to run 1 lap. It'll take horse A half a minute to run 1 lap. How many minutes will pass before all three line up at the starting line again? So what you would normally do for something like this is least common denominator. You would multiply so that you get the least common denominator. It would be 12. So 12 minutes. But let's see. How to explain this one? How to explain it? Let's clear that because that's a little confusing to put in there. In 1 minute, this has gone around 4 times. Horse C has gone around 4 times. Horse B has gone around 3 times, and horse A has gone around 2 times. So let's see. If this is the starting line, half would be right about there. This would be about half. So when horse C has come back around for its first lap, horse A is over here. And horse B is, let's see, it takes a third. Horse B is like over here somewhere. This is like a third. This is 2/3. Horse B would be like over here. It's not 12. I know the number. I'm just trying to explain it because I don't want, even though I want to kill these puzzles in time, I don't want to fly through these and you guys don't understand, or someone watching the VOD doesn't understand it. So let's see. When horse A finishes the first lap, horse C finishes his first lap. Horse A is over here. And B would be, I want to say B would be like somewhere between here and here. Not exactly half, but somewhere between here and here. Horse C finishes its second lap. A is back here, but B is like over here somewhere. Horse C finishes its third lap. A is back over here. And B is here with C. So that's 3. Now we want to get A back here. We want to get A back here. If horse C is on its 4th lap, A is back here, but now C is back over between here and here. Between here and here. C is on its 5th lap, A is over here. C is like between here and here. And then on the 6th lap, because on C's 6th lap, C is here. B would be finishing its 6th lap. It'd be here. And then A would be finishing its 6th lap. It'll be back over here. I didn't explain that right. C would be on its 6th lap. It would just finish its 6th lap. B would be back with C for the 2nd time. Because 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6. And then A would be back with C for his 3rd time. Because 2 times 3 is 6. That's the best I can explain it. I know the answer. I apologize. I can't explain that one the way I should. Layton's gonna explain it for us because he's an ass. No, that's wrong.
Frankly,
Oh, I didn't answer the question. I didn't answer the question. Let me see. Let me try and answer the question. I did the math right. I didn't answer the question. How many minutes will pass? Okay, a minute and a half is what I should have said. A minute and a half? How do I say a minute and a half? C will be on its 6th lap when they're all here. it can do 4 laps in a minute, so 1 minute will pass and it'll do 2 laps, which would take it half a minute. It should be a minute and a half. It should take, C should be on his 6th lap. C should be on his 6th lap. Moving on. We're going. I don't have time to play with this game. What puzzle was that? That was 31. That was 31. Moving on. We're moving on. I'm pretty sure it would take them 6 minutes. It would be, I'm sorry, 6. It would take C 6 laps. So it should be a minute and a half. It takes exactly 1 minute. No, that's not what it said. Hang on. Let's go back. Let's go back to 31. It takes 1 exact minute to complete their laps. That's not what it said for any of the horses. That's not what it said. It takes C. In 1 minute, C will finish 1 lap. Sorry. In 1 minute, C will finish 4 laps. 6 laps per minute. So for every minute, C will finish 4 laps. Now, if you want to boil that down, that means it takes, on average, it takes C a fourth of a minute to finish 1 lap. Same thing goes for B. B finishes 3 laps in 1 minute. So, on average, it finishes 1 lap in a third of a minute. 3 laps per minute. So for every minute, there's 3 laps. Let's blow hints, because now we got me wanting to do this one. Someone in a hurry might jump to, exactly, that's what I said. Someone in a hurry might jump to the conclusion that you need to find the lowest common multiple between 3 numbers. Read the problem over and see if you can't clear things up for yourself. Okay, like I said, lowest common multiple would be 12. Yes, but that wouldn't be the next time. Where will they be? What will they be after a minute has passed? Okay, I can show you that. After 1 minute has passed, C will be back here. If this is the starting line, if we're saying this is the starting line, C will be back here. Because C can finish 1 lap in a fourth of a minute. I'm sorry. Let me see. C can do 4 laps in 1 minute. C can do 4 laps in 1 minute. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. At 4 laps, this is how many laps. Oh, it won't let me mark all the way down here, will it? No, it won't. The left side here is how many laps horse C has done. The right side is how much time has passed. So I know it's gonna be messy. I'm here for messy. I'm doing it all the way up here, all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. The left side is time. The left side is laps. I'm a clown. I'm a clown. The left side is laps. How many laps horse C has done. This side here, the right side, is gonna be time. For 4 laps, once 4 laps has been done by horse C, 1 minute has passed. 1 minute has passed. For 2 laps, if it takes horse C 1 minute to do 4 laps, that means it only takes half that amount of time to do half the amount of laps. So this is 5.5. This is half a minute. 0.5 of a minute. And then if 2 laps is done in half a minute, half of that would take half the time. So 1 minute would be 2.5. If we want to know how long it takes to do 3 laps, we can add 1 lap and 2 laps, because 1 plus 2 is 3. So that would be 0.75. Okay. So let's look at that hint one more time. No, don't play with me. Let's see, what was the question Carlos asked? Where will they be? Oh, my notes are gone. Well, lovely. Where will they be after a minute has passed? So after 1 minute has passed, horse C will be right back here. At the end of every minute, horse C will be back at the starting line. Because we've already said that I hate this game. I hate this game so much, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. How many minutes will pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line again? 1 minute is the answer. 1 minute is the answer. At the end of every minute, they will complete a lap. 1 minute is the answer. I hate this game from the bottom of my cold heart.
There we go.
I hate this game.
Another puzzle solved.
I hate this game. This is exactly it. In 1 minute, horse A will have done 2 laps. Right. Horse B will have done 3 laps. And horse C will have done 4 laps. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. And I mean that. Crossing 31 off our list. Okay, moving on. It's okay. 66. We got 9 puzzles. We got this. Let's see. The next number, we haven't touched 24 yet. Milk pitchers. Is this another one? Is this another one like the juice pitchers? Tell me it's another one like the juice pitchers. It's number 24. It's worth 50 pickerats. Yes! Yes! It is. All right. So I don't know if we need to explain this one. Much like we did the other one. On the counter, we have a 10-quart pitcher full of milk, an empty 7-quart, and an empty 3-quart. What we want to do is divide the 10 quarts of milk so that both the 10-quart pitcher and the 7-quart pitcher are holding exactly 5 quarts. We got this. I don't think it's the same order. And, of course, it's going to keep track. Leave me alone, Carlos. Overcomplicated puzzles since 2017. Okay, let's see. I don't think it's the same amount. I don't think it's the same amount of steps, but we'll try it. Let's see. We want exactly 5 pitchers in both the 10-quart and the 7-quart. Let's see. So if we empty this here, we'll have 3. If we empty the 10-quart into the 7-quart, we'll have 3 left in the 10-quart. Then we could take the 7-quart, put that in the 3-quart. We have 4 left in the 7 and 3 in both the 10-quart and the 3-quart. We want exactly 5 in both the... Oh, this is even less steps. Oh, no, it's not. The fact that it's white on white is making it super hard for me to see. Oh, I can see like on my iPad fine, but everywhere else it's hard to see like where it's filled up. That didn't change anything. Okay. So what we could do is take the 6. I'm sorry, we take the 3 and pour that back in the 10. That'll give us 6. Then what I want to do is take the 6 and pour that into... Shoot, I wasted a step because I could just put that in the... I could just put that in the 7. It's all right. We're not going for the perfect one today. Let's see. Let's put the 7 back here. Do I want to put this in here and then this here? So now I can... Oh my God, I'm just wasting time. Let's start over. Okay, let's go this way first. 10 into 3. So we have 7 left here in the shoot. Let's see, the other one was 8, 5, and 3. I don't know why this one's not... Why I'm not finding the way on this one. Let's see. In the 7. And now we can take the 7, put that in the 3. And then pour this back in the 10. We take the 3 and put that in the... Let's see. If I take this 3 and pour that into the 7, there's 6 in the 7. We take the 4. There we go. We take the 4 and pour it there. We get... Let's see. Let's take that and pour that back in the 10. We got 6 here. Let's pour that in the 3. 4. I'm really just moving milk around. We want them both to be holding 5. Let's see. This here. That there. This here. 7 here. Now we have 8. Okay. We can move this here. Got it. And then that there. And now this goes back there. We definitely didn't get the minimal.
Here's my guess.
Definitely didn't get the minimal.
Professor, I've solved it.
9 moves. Okay. Yeah, we weren't there. We weren't there. Moving on. We're moving forward, guys. We got this. We're doing great so far. We're doing great. Anybody that feels otherwise, you can go home. Let's see. Next number that we haven't touched would be, in order, would be 43. Let's do this. We're killing it, boys. 3 umbrellas. Uh, 20 picarettes. This is number 43. 3 identical-looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand. Assuming the owners don't check the umbrellas' labels, what percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off with their own umbrella? Only 2. Okay, so we have 2 scenarios. I'm sorry, we have 2 variables, I guess I want to say. We have A, B, and C for the girls. Girl A, girl B, girl C. And we have umbrella A, B, and C for the umbrellas. We're going to say that girl A owns umbrella A. Girl B owns umbrella B. Girl C owns umbrella C. What's the percentage chance that only 2 people walk off with their own umbrellas? Only 2. 0. 0 is the answer to that. It's impossible for only 2 girls to walk off with the right umbrella, because the third would have to walk off with her own umbrella if she grabs one. If girl A grabs her umbrella, then girl B can only choose between B and C. For us to get 2, girl B would also have to grab umbrella B, which means C is left with umbrella C. The answer is 0. Nice try, game. Nice try, but after that last bit, you won't get me. You won't get me. 0%.
Luke, here's my answer.
Nice try.
Every puzzle has an answer.
I'm ready today, boy. I'm ready today. If 2 people manage to grab their own umbrella, the third is left with only 1 to take, her own umbrella. You wake up again and try it some other time. Blue bed goes to Luke. We hanging out with Granny Riddleton today. Let's see. 12 we already tried. 28 we already tried. Next number in order will be 44. Let's go with 44. Stamp Stumper, Curtis. Stamp Stumper, number 44. This is worth 50 picarettes. Your friend just got back from the post office where she purchased a sheet of stamps with values ranging from 10 cents to $1. First, your friend cut out the dollar stamp and set it aside. Then she divided the remaining stamps evenly. Then she divided the remaining stamps into 7 uniquely shaped bunches, each with a total value of $1. Can you divide the sheet of stamps the same way your friend did? This is going to be interesting. Let's see. Okay, let's redraw lines. Let's go. Okay, so the rest of these are divided into 7 groups that each cost $1. Let's start here with this one that cost $1. Oh, I have to draw for the outside. Okay. And then we got this one that cost $1. Then we have, I don't know if I want to go 20, 50, 30 or 50 or 50, 20, 20, 10. I think this 90 wants this 10 because I can't see another way for this 10 and this 30 to get together with this 10. That's already 50. Oh, it might be able to. It can go, shoot, this one's hard. Because it could go 10, 30 for 40, another 10 for 50, another 30 for 80, and then down to this 20 now that I see it. Hang on. Let's see. I need to play around with that a little bit. Let's see. It was this and this. I wonder how many different ways there are to do this one. It looks like there could be a few different ways. Let's go here. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. This way. So now we have to go this one. 30, 30. 30. Okay, this is 100. Okay, there we go. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wonder, I bet there's a bunch of different ways to do this one. I bet there's a bunch of different ways.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
We're killing it. Yep, there's several ways to divide all the steps into $1 groups, but this is the only way where all the groups form different shapes. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I wonder if there's a way to make it so they all have this. Is it possible to have them all make the same shape? I feel like that's cool. I feel like that would be cool to see again. Do number 44 a different way. I feel like that one would be cool. We're moving on. 69. We got 6 puzzles left. We got 6 puzzles. Think about that. In what? About an hour? Maybe even less than an hour, I killed 10 puzzles. Oh, this is it? We got what is that? 7 puzzles to go? 6 puzzles to go, and we got 7 here. So if we don't want to solve number 12 or number 28, we have to go out and find another puzzle. Let's see. If we don't solve 12 or 28, we still have to go find another puzzle. Okay. All right, game. I'm hip to your privy. Let's do 52. Find a star. Oh, no. Find a star is a puzzle that we did already. Or we tried already. No, we didn't. Yes, we didn't attempt it. We didn't attempt it, and we sure not going to attempt it now. We're moving on. What was that? What puzzle was that? That was 52. Okay. 52. Let's see. Next in order would be 55. The odd sandwich. The odd sandwich. It's worth 20 picarats. Using scraps left over from your breakfast, you've managed to cobble together a rather oddly shaped sandwich. How many times must you cut the sandwich in order to make it fit neatly in the container? Once. Once. If you make the cut here, hang on, it's not there. It's like about halfway here. Yeah, if you make the cut there, then the pieces that you cut off can turn over and fit in here. It's not there exactly, but you know, one cut.
Luke, here's my answer.
Moving on. We got 5 puzzles to go.
Puzzle solved.
We got 5 puzzles to go. Oh, or you can make that cut there too. This game. There's plenty of cuts you can make. A simple chair. Put that in Layton's room, please. I feel like I haven't put stuff in Layton's room. Okay. We got 5 puzzles to go. And there's 2 here that we don't want to do. Or I don't want to do. Actually, now there's 3 here that I don't want to do. We're going to have to go out into the world and find more puzzles. Or actually do 2 of these. Let's see. The next number that we haven't touched would be 56. The lazy guard. In any puzzle which a solution is a number, you should always try 0 or 1 first. We tried this one. It looks like twice. The lazy guard is 56. Is now worth 24 picarats. Oh, this puzzle. God damn it. This is the one that we tried 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, as well as 6 on. I remember this puzzle. The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms as shown in the diagram below. The entrance to the complex is marked by A, and the exit is marked by B. The security guard on duty is a bit of a loafer and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. What is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room? And just so you know how much we tried this puzzle, I remember we have every single hint already done, already spent. See? What is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room? This example here has him doing 6 turns. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We've tried 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 as possible numbers. There's no way the number is more than 6 because the example shows us using 6. We've tried 6 and that wasn't working. That wasn't right. What's the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every single room? Carlos says -1. Let's see. What's the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every single room? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even then, we can do this. We can submit every single number. Let's start at 6. I mean, because we've done this already. We've done this one already. Like, I don't mean we've done this puzzle already. I mean we've submitted every single number.
How embarrassing.
From 6 to 0 already. It's not gonna drop anymore. How many picker assets is worth is not gonna drop anymore. Yeah, I remember this one. I remember this one distinctly. So let's do 5.
That should do it. Frankly, I'm ashamed.
I'm not disappointed. I'm not. I don't know why you're ashamed. We've been here before, Layton. We've been here before. I think this was I want to say the 4th stream. It's either the 3rd or the 4th. That's how well I remember this scenario. I can tell you which stream it might have been. It was one of those 2. It's not 4.
I suppose I thought wrong.
You know what? Let me try something. Because I thought this. I remember thinking this. I just never tried it out. What if this is the answer? What if the answer is 7? What if the answer is 7? Let me try that. I want to see this. I want to see this nonsense
There
here.
we go.
No, it's not 7? Okay.
I suppose I thought wrong.
The puzzle shows you an example on purpose. Now, when it said that the first time and I read it, I thought it meant that it's talking about us taking straight lines. Us making 90-degree turns. And then one of the hints says that it can use 40-degree turns. We can use 40-degree turns. See? 45-degree turns. Here we go. Okay. So see, I stopped at 4. I'll pick up from 3 once I've truly given up. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, and it needs to exit through B. Okay. Let's see. 1 turn. 2 turns. 3 turns. And now we're at 4, which that was wrong. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 is the lowest that I've been able to draw. I haven't been able to draw anything lower than 5. In fact, everything else I've drawn ended up being 6 turns. This is the lowest that I've been able to get it. Let's keep moving. 3.
Luke, here's my answer.
Okay, it's not 3.
Oh, how embarrassing.
How embarrassing. Indeed. The puzzle is bugged. 2. Let's go for 2. Two turns, Bob.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
Excuse me? This game. If the security guard takes a path like the one shown above, to the left for you guys, he can finish his patrol of all 9 rooms in just 2 turns. Since the example shows the guard turning right angles to go from room to room, it's easy to assume your solution works the same way, even though that's not the case. I'm pretty sure we tried every number because I remember saying that the puzzle was messed up. We've tried everything less than what it's showing us. This game. Okay, fine. The game, we got it. The desk goes in Layton's room. Okay, 4 puzzles left. We got 5 here, 3 of which we don't want to do. Let's do number 64. Odd equations. Oh boy. Odd equations. This puzzle 64 is worth 30 pick rats. Here we go. Oh my. It looks like someone has been writing nonsense on the blackboard again. It turns out, though, that under certain conditions, these strange equations are actually correct. 8 minus 6 equals 2. 8 plus 6 also equals 2. Assuming the above is true, what does 6 plus 7 equal? How many pick rats was this worth? Oh, 30. Okay. 8 minus 6 equals 2. 8 plus 6 also equals 2. I feel like we should blow a hint coin here. In what situation? Let's see. It says under certain conditions. Under what conditions does 8 minus 6 equal 2 and 8 plus 6 equals 2? If we're talking about taking something away, then yes, 8 minus 6 equals 2. What situation would 8 plus 6 equal 2? Let me go to the bar next to the park and speak to one guy to get another puzzle. Okay, we can head there and try. I'm going to blow a hint. This is an interesting puzzle, not going to lie. At first, it might just look like whoever wrote this on the blackboard was terrible at math, but the truth is that just about everyone does calculations like these. Heck, you probably do it just about every day. Huh. Got it. Okay. Thought so. 7 plus 6 equals 1. Can we make notes? We can make notes. Perfect. 6 minus 2. 6 a.m. minus 6. I'm sorry. 8 a.m. minus 6 a.m. equals 2 a.m. 6 a.m. I should say hours here. Whatever. 8 a.m. plus 6 hours equals 2 p.m. 7 a.m. plus 6 hours equals 13 a.m. or 1 p.m. Dope.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yeah.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Every puzzle has an answer except for puzzles number 12, 28, and 52. Those ain't got no answers. And nobody can tell me otherwise. Of course, you reverse AM and PM and do the same thing. Still find the same solution. Yep. Moving on. To be honest, I solved that one so quickly because as soon as it said you probably do equations like this every day, the first thing I thought was, work, time, clocking in and clocking out. That's it exactly. 102 is the last puzzle here that we haven't tried yet, and then after that, we're going to be on the search for puzzles. Aces and the Joker. I believe I said that sounded like an interesting puzzle earlier today. Let's go. Oh, no. Aces and the Joker. I remember now. That's not an interesting puzzle at all. Let's see. What I want to see... Okay, it wants me to input the answer. It wants me to input the answer. Maybe it's a trick answer and it's not a wild number. Okay. You scattered a deck of 52 cards and one Joker face down on a table so that you don't know which card is where. You don't know which card is where. Next, you start turning the cards over one by one, assuming that you can't flip the same card twice. What are the percentage odds that you will turn over all 4 aces before you turn over the Joker? I saw your hint earlier, Carlos, about try 0 or 1. That's why I went to look at the answer and how I wanted me to put it in. A deck of 52 cards and one Joker face down. Assuming you can't flip the same card twice, what are the percentage odds that you will turn over all 4 aces before you turn over the Joker? I want to get this in one shot. That's why I'm not just immediately putting 0 or 1. What are the odds that you will turn over all 4 aces before you turn over the Joker? Zero! The answer is 0. The answer is 0. The answer is 0. When we put the cards down, we flip them over. We can't flip over any card twice, which means we can't flip them back over because we already flipped them. So the odds that we flip over anything before anything else is 0. I hate this game with a burning passion.
There we go.
It's 0. It's not 0. Okay. Okay.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
You don't need to bother with complex computation, they just said. Was it one of odds? Percentage odds? So are the odds 1? Is it 1? Let's see. Carlos says use a hint. Let's go for a hint. Let's go for it. Out of 53 cards, 4 aces. Each time you flip a card, the probability of turning over an ace increases, but you don't really need to work that out. Think about what you can do. Think about what you can do to eliminate other variables to consider. Is it 1? Let's blow another hint. I'm actually interested in this puzzle. Let's blow another hint. If you distill this question down to its simplest form, it's just asking you how likely it is you'll flip over 4 aces in any order before you turn over the Joker. The other 48 cards have nothing to do with the problem. So it's 4/5. It's 80%. %? Is that the answer? You got an 8% chance? Is it 80? Was this an actual math problem?
Luke, here's my answer.
It's not 80.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Let's blow one more hint. We'll blow another hint here. Let's see that second hint one more time. The other 48 cards have nothing to do with this problem. So you have the 4 aces in the Joker. 4 out of 5 would be 80. So is it not 4 out of 5? It's not 50, is it? Because the last one will be 50%. Let's blow that last hint. Let's blow that last hint. Okay, let's lay it all out on the table, so to speak. It's funny. There are 5 cards that actually matter in this puzzle. Of those 5, the Joker has to come last. What's the probability of flipping the Joker after the other 4 cards? Is it 50%? I think it might be 50. It might be 50. Let's give it 50. Because the last one would need to be between an ace and the Joker. Oh, I think that is it. I think that is it.
There we go.
No? Okay. Guess what?
I suppose I thought wrong.
Guess what? We're moving on. Oh, was that the last one that we didn't get? Shoot. I think that was the last one we didn't get. Okay. We got to go find 3 puzzles. Let's head to the bar. Granny Relton, you ain't got no spare puzzles running around? Let's see. Percy, do you have a puzzle for us? Let's see. Carlos said it was simple. Was it 1? Was it 1? Do not be alarmed by my piercing gaze. This is for research purposes only. All right. I'm going back in. If it was 1, oh boy, gonna be mad. Where is it? Is it? Let's go. No, it's not 1. I don't care. I'm putting 1. Do we try 0? We ain't try 0. Let's try 0, and then we'll try 1. I'm trying it. I'm here now. I'm trying it.
There we go.
This man keeps saying, there we go.
Oh, how embarrassing.
This man keeps saying, here we go, or there we go. It's making me mad. It's making me mad because it's never going. All right, we're trying 1. We're getting that out the way. We're getting out the way.
There we go.
All right, moving on. Let's go find some puzzles.
I suppose I thought wrong.
Let's see who doesn't like us. Which one of y'all don't like us and you're withholding puzzles? Oh, does the color mean how many times we messed up? Because I've been noticing the color of the bottles change. I'm slowly falling into madness. No, this is not. No, I've been in madness. Madness has been happened. Madness happened that first time we went to that one. Let's see. Let's talk to this guy. Zeke. Or Deke. Let's talk to Deke. Nothing good can be said about that tower. I heard it's all sorts of scary. You should stay away. Yup. All right. So you're not going to help us now. Let's go. You said go to the bar. Let's go to the bar. This guy. The yelling man has to have a puzzle for us. Ooh. Rachel works up a mean appetite. I'm starving. Nope. How about Adele, Adine, Adria. Where's the fun in running around town trying to help other people? Don't you feel so dumb? Okay. The bar. Is this the bar you were talking about? Yeah. Hey. Everybody likes her. I remember people said they liked her. She's cool. Hey, you two. You guys like chess, right? How about it? Want to sit down for a game? Yes. All right, now we got to start killing these puzzles. We got to start killing these puzzles. We got 3 more to go before we can actually enter the tower. Too many queens, number 1. This is number 80, and it's worth 20 picarats. In chess, the queen can move full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. See if you can place 4 queens on this chessboard. There's a catch, though. You must arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. Good luck. There's an interesting game on the, it's on, what is it? The App Store? Yeah, I just dominate this one. There's an interesting game where you arrange chess pieces, And you have to arrange them so that each piece can possibly catch another piece, but only one piece. So, example, you have a queen, a bishop, a rook, and a knight. You have to arrange them so that they can all capture another piece, but they can all only capture one piece. I've actually never played that out before. I don't know how I flew through this one so easily. Chess queen problems like this one have been around for over a century. This is a relatively simple variation of this type of puzzle. Consider it an introduction to the genre. I actually like that idea. It's a really nice idea for a puzzle. Very nice. You two are no amateurs. I see. Don't worry. Next time I'll have an even harder puzzle for you. A stuffed chair that goes in Layton's room. It goes in Layton's room. So I don't care what anyone has to say about it. All right, so we got 2 more puzzles to go. Let's see. You got another one for us, Flick? Back for another match, eh? I just knew that you two were a bunch of chess fanatics. Nevertheless, this one won't be easy. Even for a pair of chess fiends like you. It's going to mix up pieces now. Watch. It's going to be queens and bishops. Too many queens. This one's 40 pick rats. All right. We got to do the same thing. No queen blocks another one's line of movement. So let's start here. We can then put a piece here or here. Let's go there. And we're going to put this piece up here. This one here. Well. No? Did I mess up?
That should do it.
Oh, I heard a thing.
Another puzzle solved.
That I messed up. This one's a bit tougher than the 4x4 version, isn't it? There's more than one answer for this puzzle, so if you really want a challenge, search for alternate solutions. Yep. And naturally, any of these puzzles, you can flip it vertically or flip it horizontally and have the same solution. Or have a different solution. That works. Wowzers. Looks like I'm going to have to think up a harder puzzle if I want to stump you. I can't wait for you two to see my next puzzle. We got a painting scrap. Dope. All right. We need one more, and then we can go in the tower. Carlos, you said maybe we should do the tower next time. What if I extend the stream? What if I extend it? We've been here for 2 hours, and then we spend relatively short amounts of time doing chapters. I think we've been able to, when I haven't been clowning around, we've been able to kill 2 chapters in one stream. So we might have enough time if we could solve this one here to go through the tower, unless you think it's entirely too long. We'd have about an hour, 45 minutes worth of time. If you think that's too long for us to go to the tower, then let me know. But I think we could take it. It's about time you two shut up. So, are you ready for a little chess? All right, Flick. Help us get into the tower, Flick. This one's 60 pick rats. I don't think we've seen a puzzle with 60 yet. Let's see. This is the queen. Queen can move forward, blah, blah, blah. Let's try something a little different this time. Let's see if you can arrange the 3 queens on this 5x5 chessboard so that no more pieces can be placed on the chessboard. Okay, dope. So we want to arrange these not only so that they don't block each other's line of movement, but we also want to put it so that no other queens can be put on the chessboard. I'm here for it. Okay, this one we're going to play around with a little bit. So this means that nothing goes on this diagonal, nothing goes here, nothing goes here, nothing goes there. That's a lot of pieces. I'm sorry, a lot of squares already blocked off. This further blocks off more. Let's see. I need to move this one already. I see it. What time is it in my country? It's 4. It's 4 now. I can stream all the way up to about 5:45, and then I have like a few minutes to get ready for another stream later today over on twitch.tv/InstaReplayLive. I'll have just enough time to get ready. Let's see. The only thing that these two aren't blocking off on the bottom row is this square here. This square, anything could be put in that square, so we need to find a way to block that off, and I think it would be here. So this square is blocked. The bottom row can't be touched. This 4th row can't be touched. This 3rd row can't be touched. This 2nd row can't be touched. This 1st row can't be touched. Okay. So with these 3, not only do they not block each other, but no other pieces can be put down. Did it.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
I'm good at those puzzles. I want to know if there's a way I can play those puzzles like a lot. That might be something we can do on the stream. I enjoy those types of puzzles. A lot of people think like that when it comes to playing chess. So like it kind of helps with learning to play chess or being better at chess. Some people probably stumbled across this. They answered this when they were working through the 5x5 chess problem. Yep, that's the answer, all right. But just wait for the gem I'll have for you ready for you next time. It's gonna be so hard it'll knock your socks right off. Thanks, Flick. The hat rack. Oh, they both have hats. I was gonna say obviously that goes in Layton's room, but we're gonna put it there. Okay, we now have 75 puzzles solved. We can head to explore the tower. Let's see. Carlos, you said yeah, sure. Okay, give me a second to go grab a bottle of water. I've been talking for the past 2 hours, and if the plan is for me to go ahead and talk for another 2 at the most, I'm gonna need a bottle of water. I'm just gonna run off for a second. I'm gonna give you the upcoming stream schedule, and then I'll go grab a bottle of water. Okay. So currently, today is October 1st, 4:04 p.m. We're playing Professor Layton. We're going to play a little bit more. At 6 p.m., I'll be streaming over on twitch.tv/instant-replay-live. You can go ahead and follow that channel now. You'll get notifications whenever I or someone else on the stream team goes live with a puzzle. We'll be playing Fez. It's a platformer that has you questioning your existence within the planes, within the different dimensions. That's over on twitch.tv/instant-replay-live. It seems like we're going to be playing that immediately after this stream in a few hours. Then on Tuesday at 6 p.m., I'm going to be streaming Songbringer. I decided to move that up from Friday to Tuesday. It gives me a little bit of time to do stuff with my Friday. It is a game that I've been meaning to get to. It's going to be a sponsored stream. It's a stream that I was given a code to play the game for. I haven't touched it. So we're going to explore the game together. And then next Sunday, the plan was, just keep putting things on the list. If we end up not finishing Professor Layton now, then that's when we'll finish it. We'll definitely finish it then. But if we do, then that's going to change to something else. I don't know what. I'll figure it out. If you want to know for sure, make sure you follow at the Alt Play on Twitter. I'll be able to update within the coming week what game that will be, okay? Let me get a little bit of water, and then we'll finish up. We'll finish up at the tower. Give me a sec. All right. We ain't got no water. I'm going to have to pick up some water for work. I have to make a new pitcher of water. So I got some milk. It's fine. It's okay. It's healthy. All right, let's get some Layton going. Let's get back to Layton. Let's solve this. We came here today to explore the tower, and that's just what we're going to do. Let's explore the tower. Why do I always do that? I always think that means let's go back. All right, time to explore the tower. Everyone's saying stay away from the tower. I think everybody is in on this. Let's see. To the tower we go. Past the old woman that wouldn't tell us her name. Martha, her name was. Here we go. Yep. It looks like you've solved at least 75 puzzles. All right, then. Go in the tower. This place gives me the creeps. Plus, it's all murky in here, and I can't see a thing. Hmm? Oh my! Ah! That's them both screaming together. Neither character sounds like they're on their own. My head! Luke, are you alright, my boy? No injuries, I hope. Don't worry, Professor. I'm fine. And yourself? Nothing a good long bath later won't solve. But more importantly, where are we? This is like a lab. This room is stuffed to the gills with curious machines. I've never seen anything like them. What do you suppose they do? What in the world? Look over there on the wall, Professor. My word. Are these all keys to somebody's place? There are views from all over town displayed over here. Don't they almost look like blueprints? And what's this? Almost every villager's name is on the wall. Professor, what if somebody is using this place to keep an eye on what's going on in St Mystere? Look, there's stairs over there. Let's get out of there. This place gives me goosebumps. Yes, you're quite right, Luke. Let's head out. We need some hint coins. Y'all got hint coins down here? Y'all got hint coins? No? We're supposed to be exploring the tower. They want us to leave. Oh, what's this notebook? Did you find something interesting? I think so. This notebook looks like someone's been using it as a diary. Just a little longer now. Soon this village will come to complete the task it was designed for. I've waited for so long for this day. But as it comes closer, I feel a little lonely. I hope that at the very least, the young mistress finally finds happiness at the end of all of this. This poor journal looks like it's been through a lot. All the pages are terribly frayed. I bet all the scraps of paper we found in the village came from here. So y'all ain't got no hit coins? Y'all ain't got no hit coins. What's this? You! You two again. What are you doing here? I don't remember this man. What are you doing here? What are you up to? Just a moment, sir. What are you talking about? I knew it. You came here to steal my secrets, didn't you? Didn't you? Don't play dumb with me. I see right through you. Don't think I haven't been watching. I've seen you two sniffing about every nook and cranny in town, getting in the way of my work. Now I've had it. So unless you want trouble, give me back number 38. Is that a puzzle? Please. Oh, is that one of the cogs? Is that cog we found? Please calm yourself, sir. Just listen to what we have to say for a moment. We haven't intended to get in the way of your work. We were merely searching for the golden apple. Neither of us knows anything about this number 38 business. Oh! Did you just say the golden apple? You're really here looking for the golden apple then? Precisely. Do you know anything that could be of help to us? So that's how it is, eh? What you're looking for is on the top floor of the tower. But watch out, because the puzzles in this tower are harder than a whole mess of diamond-tip drills. Puzzles. I know they call you a puzzle master, but are you sure you have what it takes to solve them? Now, why would you go and tell us something like that? I bet you just want to set us up to walk right into some sort of trap. What would I possibly gain from doing something like that? Not to mention, it's my duty to guide those who seek the golden apple toward their goal. Some mischief maker snuck into the village and had me all confused, but I think I've figured things out for now. Seeing as how it's your duty and all, would you mind filling us in? What is St. Mystere's big secret? All right. The name is Bruno. Oh, that's why I don't remember this man. Because he is familiar with us, but we never met him. The name is Bruno. I work for the Reinhold family. For some time now, I've managed St. Mystere from up here in the tower. Managed St. Mystere? You're the one who manages the life of each of the villagers, aren't you? What in the world are you two talking about? Surely you must have seen them too, Luke. Do you recall the cards we found about the village and the list of names we saw in that room? Oh, he died, didn't he? And that's why his picture was grayed out. All the villagers of St Mystere are robots created by Bruno. Interesting. That was the man. This man here is the man who got, what's his name? That's why he was blacked out. That's why he looked like he had passed out, but he's okay and he doesn't remember it. Because he's a robot. That's interesting. That is really interesting. What do you mean the villagers are all robots? In other words, the inhabitants of St Mystere aren't human, but are intricately constructed machines. And that makes sense why the park hasn't been open. Because now the entire town is an amusement park. That's interesting. That is a cool-ass plot twist. They're robots, my boy. I have to say, I'm astonished that anyone could build such an elaborate machines in this day and age. You must be quite the engineer, sir. Oh, aren't you a sharp one? I never imagined you'd figure so much of the mystery by yourself. What do you mean, sir? St Mystere isn't a real town, Luke. It was constructed by Bruno and the late Baron. How am I doing so far, Bruno? You're right on the money. Master believed that one day an heir worthy of his fortune would come forward. He had me build this city and all who dwell within it to prepare for that day. He then hid his greatest treasure, the golden apple, away in the top floor of this tower. I don't know where I got forest from. I was ordered to protect it with my life. Until the person who arrives can solve the puzzle of the golden apple, I will continue to protect it. Remarkable. I'm impressed at how far Baron Reinhold went to protect his treasure. It's not just any treasure, mind you. The golden apple was the Baron's most precious treasure. But why go through all of this just to hide treasure? Why build an entire village to protect it? Whoops, it seems I've been a little loose-lipped here. I've already said more than I should have. The answers you're looking for are waiting for you at the top of the tower. Go on then. Show me if you're the one who can solve the puzzle of the golden apple. That's an interesting plot twist. That's where the tiny cogs and the adoptions came through. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, let's climb the tower. So you're telling me there's no hint coins here. Y'all ain't got no hint coins hidden in the tower. Professor, look, the stairs are parted off. Aha, this must be where the... Oh, that's not his voice at all. Aha, this must be one of the puzzles Bruno warned us about. It does look quite difficult. This is perfect timing, my boy. I'm in the mood for a puzzle with some meat to it. Layton just got turned on. Holy, what the hell? 70. Oh, it's a ball puzzle. Get the ball out. Number 4. 94 picarats is worth 70 picarats. Puzzle 94 is worth 70 picarats. This perplexing door has a device on it that contains a small red ball in the upper left corner. If you guide the ball to the hole in the lower right, it looks like a door might open. Slide blocks out the way and move the ball to the hole. Shortest possible route involves 21 moves. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this. This is the boss. This is the boss. The yellow block. Yes, I remember the yellow block in the center. That's a piece. That's a piece which we can use. Let's see. I'm not going for the record here. I'm not going for the world record. I don't care for the shortest amount. I care that we do move these pieces. Let's see. I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess again. Okay. We can do this. This can be done. This is a thing that can be done by us, as a matter of fact. I need to move this square over to the right. I need to figure out how I'm gonna go about moving this square, the yellow piece, to the right. I don't need to move it to the right. I need to move it past these two. If I can move it from out of this situation, then that's fine. Then that is fine, and I am okay with that. You can move a piece into the hole. Yeah, I saw that. I just saw that it was a thing that could be done. Let's see. Is there a way for me to get one of these squares, these small squares, over to that hole? There we go. It's finally moved out my way. Kind of. I mean, it's still in my way. Can I get this purple square up here? Damn. It's going to be one of those situations again. Let's see. I feel like the hints here are just the biggest waste. Like, they shouldn't even have the option of you using hints. What could that possibly tell you that would help you? Because the first hint has not been helpful yet. There's not been a situation where that first hint has been helpful. What could that possibly tell us? What could that possibly tell us that would be an actual hint? Come on. Come on, we gonna get this. We gonna get this today, boy. We been working hard today. We were working hard. We gonna get this one. I feels it. Come on. I feel like Layton must be sweating bullets. He's gotta be sweating bullets with doing this puzzle here. If I bring this down here and then this here, come on. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I don't know what. Oh, I was trying to move this here so I can move that up. Okay. So let's see. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Let's see. This down here. This. And then we can move these up. This to the side. That doesn't help anything though. Everything is locked in now. How do we do this? That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Chill. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Come on. Here we go. I'm trying to not lock every piece in, because then that means I'm just wasting moves. Maybe this ball's got to come back. Because this block here. Let's see. With this square here and this block here, I have a problem. Because then that means the ball has nowhere to go. So it's something with these two. I got to move one of these two. He's getting sick of listening to this. Let me see. Let me see. For the course of this puzzle, I'll put on different music. I can do that. I'll put on different music. It's gonna just be a bunch of video game music that I have in my collection. Remixes to video game music. And then in the VOD, I'm gonna skip to the end of this puzzle. What happened? Oh, I was about to say what happened on my music. Give me a second. Let's see. This is gonna be on shuffle. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Come on, stop moving. I'm trying to play music. Here we go. Is it playing? There we go. It's very light. It's very light. If it needs to be turned up, I'll turn it up. Let's see. Okay. Let's see now. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? This puzzle, boy. Okay, so that's out the way. Now let's get this one out the way. How would one go about getting that block out the way? Man, I can't. I don't see these. This is the one that you just gotta sit with. I'm gonna hit 1,000 on this one. I know I am. I'm not even concerned. I'm hitting 1,000. Come on. Let's see. All right, so I'm closer here. I'm closer now. Hang on, let me sit that there for just a second. Let me look at this. Let me look at this puzzle. Let's see. Move that there, this up here, and this here. Now we can move these. Now we're locked in again. How about just that one? There we go. Nope, still locked in. We can move these down. How about, hang on. Let's see. If we move this here, this down, this here, nothing. Let's see. Here, here, here. These go up. This goes up. This goes to the side. We're locked in. It's this big square piece. This huge square piece is making it harder. I know that's what it is. And now I think I'm back where we started, to be honest. I think this is where we started. I don't want to blow my hints here because I know the next puzzles are going to be ridiculous. And we can't move on unless we do this puzzle. I want to get these two squares in here. I feel like once I get them here, this could be done. This could be done a lot easier. Okay, so those are there. Never mind. Not easier at all. There's in fact nothing to do now. Unless we bring this here. Put this up there. And now we can move stuff a little bit easier. Yes! Now we can move stuff a little bit easier. Okay. Okay. I haven't gotten this square here on this left side yet. In 400 something moves, I haven't gotten this square to the left side once. I hope that actually helps. Nope. Not at all. How about, there we go. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. We bring this here. This up to the left. I'm seeing stuff. I'm seeing stuff. Okay. If I move this down, this here, that goes up. 21 moves? Is this game serious? How about up, to the right? We're locked down. Move this, that. I'm close. I feel it. I'm getting there. I need to get one of these squares over on this side. I'm doing it backwards. I'm doing what I need to do backwards. And I need to get this square back over there. Let's see. Here. Move that. Move that. Bring you here. Okay. Let's get one of these squares from the right side to the left side. What did I just do? What did I just do? What did I just do? Bring that back. All right, so that plan was fruitless. Let me see. Let's try and do that backwards. Let's try to do what I just did backwards. Let me see. I can do that again. I can mess it up again. Let's see. I moved this up. This here. No, that's not what I did. That's clearly not what I did. I moved this here up. Lord have mercy. I got 6 hint coins. I just want to see what the hints are. I mostly want to see what those hints are. Which one is it? This is the original. I'm at wit's end here. The fact that I have 2 pieces here is making this hard. So let's see if I can get rid of one of these 2 pieces. Hang on. Let's see if I can move this block too. Okay. Almost. Damn, man. All right. We made it this far without looking up the answer. And I'm getting there. I'm getting to where I want it, but I don't want to ruin the entire playthrough. We haven't looked up a single answer all this way. Do I blow 3 hint coins? Or do I solve this puzzle without a single hint? Because I know this game can't tell me anything for this puzzle that would help me. And I don't want to start it over because we made it this far. We've made it this far. I see. It's not Mario Brothers. It's Pac-Man. It's a mix. It's a Pac-Man mix. Now I think I messed this puzzle up completely, to where I can't even fix it back. Yo, we made it so far in this game, and I've been contemplating, do we look this one up and finish it this stream, or do I really have to have a second stream just for this last bit of this chapter? I'm mostly trying to figure out if it's worth spending the hint coins. Like, what would this game tell me? What would this game tell me that would make this easier? Okay. I think I found it. Oh, never mind. I was excited. I need to get rid of this. One of these 2 green pieces needs to go. That's what the problem is. It's in these green pieces. Damn, man. Damn it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I keep looking at it like this. If that purple piece, if this purple piece right here wasn't there, I can move this green up, these 2 blues to the side, this green over once, and then drop this down. Only problem is, where would this purple piece be? Where would this purple piece be for me to move it? Because the only other spot would be behind this already, or on this spot. Man, I don't want to look this one up. I don't want to look it up. I would look it up, but I would have beat this game today. I want to beat this game today. I think. We're gonna look it up. I think we're gonna look up how to solve this one. Cause we've gotten close. We're close. Look how close we are. Look how close we are to beating this. We want to get this here. What's going on, Retro? I'm trying to solve this puzzle. We're at this is the last stream. Like if we can get past this puzzle, this will be the end of Professor Layton, the Curious Village. I'm trying to figure out this puzzle. I'm I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up a solution for this puzzle. Let me see. What is this? Curious Village? I'm gonna look it up. I don't want this puzzle to be going on for the next 30 minutes. I have hints. Yes, you're absolutely right. I have hints. What hint can this game give me to solve this puzzle? What hint? The first hint never counts, so let's just go ahead and say we have to spend at least 2 coins. Let's see. Do we want hints? Here's what I want you guys to do. Here's what I want you guys to do. Can you look up whether or not... Can you look up the hints for this puzzle? This is puzzle number 94 in Professor Layton in the Curious Village. Look up the hints. Tell me if the hints are worth using. If they're worth... I still haven't pulled up the answer yet. If the hints are worth using, then yes, we'll use the hints. But if they're not, I'm just going to look at the answer. I'm going to go ahead and say at the very end, we looked up the answer for one puzzle. And it was a block puzzle. Those don't even count. Those don't even count. But look it up. Look it up and tell me if you think the hints are worth using. If you think they are, then I'll go ahead and use it. But if not, then I'm just going to go ahead and look up the answer. I don't want to look up the answer, but I also don't want to spend another 30 minutes on this puzzle. For the sake of completing the game, providing an interesting stream, I think we're going to have to look up the answer on this one. Unless I can kill it right here. Cause this, wait a second. I just moved the entire block all the way up. Give me a second. We're not doing it just yet. Let's see. I'm getting there. Let me see. I'm getting there. It's getting kind of heavy. Let's see. Can I move this block out the way so I can push this out the way and then move everything? Because the yellow block is now the problem. What if I do this? What if we do? Oh no, it's not open. Shit, what happened? What'd I do that messed everything up? Let's see. Put that there. Okay. We can move this. Put that down there. Move this here. Move this back. I'm getting there. I need to move this block, definitely. Come on. Did it. And I didn't even break 1,000. I did it. Oh. Didn't spend any hit coins. Didn't look up the answer. We got this, fam. We're a team. We got this. Oh. Okay. I almost caved in. I honestly almost looked up the answer. I was so close to looking up the answer. Looking up a guide on how to get the block through. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Let's keep moving. We're at the end. I was talking about Layton sweating bricks. I'm sweating bricks right now. Were you able to get the ball to the hole without shuffling too much back and forth? No, I wasn't. If you had to move the ball lots of times to reach the goal, don't worry. Figuring out how to get the goal in the fewest moves possible is an interesting puzzle in itself. You're damn right. Moving on. There we are. Come on, Luke. We must press on. I told you, Layton got turned on when that puzzle showed up. All right, lead the way, Professor. Say, Professor, there's something that's been on my mind for a while. Oh, what is it, Luke? When the crank for the bridge was stolen, we were sealed in the village along with Don Paulo. It could be just me, but I feel like this wasn't just a coincidence. Somebody planned it, but who? Did the actual Tell Me plan it? Haha, well, Luke, I don't have any. Oh, it's Bruno. I don't have any direct evidence of it, but I'd wager that it was Bruno's doing. Bruno? But why in the world would Bruno do something like that? Do you remember what he said? It is his duty to show the way to those who seek the golden apple. But naturally, Bruno had no idea what kind of people would come to St Mystere seeking that treasure. It's likely he trapped us in the village to buy himself some time to evaluate who we were. He wanted to see if we were worthy of the secret. That's terribly presumptuous of him, don't you think? How could he think either of us were bad people? He doesn't even know us. Ha ha. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows how Bruno saw it, Luke? I'm certain he was just being careful. After all, Don Paulo managed to sneak in with us. Bruno probably had his hand full and needed some time to see what kind of people had entered the village. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to ask about that too. Luke, we really should get started here. You can ask me your next question while we're climbing. He's turned on. Layton is attracted to these puzzles. He's in the mood. He's in the right mood for these puzzles, boy. Let's keep it moving. The crank is solved. We got 6 more to solve. We can solve them. Climb the tower. Here we go. This is another puzzle here. Oh, not another locked door. Whoever built this tower must enjoy watching people suffer. Well, my boy, aren't you just going to stand there and complain about it? No! Leave this puzzle to me! Alright, this is one of Luke's puzzles. Here we go. It's puzzle number 95 of Magic Squares, worth 60 picarettes. Oh boy, it's got numbers! Now I'm turned on. Here we go. You need to solve this magic square in order to proceed. The magic square is a set of numbers organized in a square so that adding any string of 3 numbers, be they horizontal, vertical, or diagonal, results in the same total. 1 and 2 have already been placed on the square for you. Complete the rest of the square to open the lock. Alright, I'm here for this one. Okay, so we have 1, 2. Let's put 3 down here, just for funsies. And we put 4 here. Let's put 5 here. Let's put 6 here. Let's put... Ooh, that's so wrong. That's so wrong. How about we start with the lower number in the middle? Let's put 3 there, and let's move 5. Let's move 5 here. We'll put 7 here. Here's 8, and here's 9. Now, I'll see if the numbers add up. If not, we know what we can move. 2, 4, and 8 adds up. Let's see. 2 and 4 is 6, plus 8 is 14. So, vertically, we have 14 here. Here we have 13. And here we have 5, 6, 7. 6, 6, 6 will be 18. Okay. So vertically, this one's the most. This is 18. This is 16. 14. Sorry. This is 14 and this is 13. So this one needs to be lower and this one needs to be higher. We can do that simply by doing that. So let's see. We have 14, 16, and 15. Okay. So this one's higher by 1. This one, the middle column is higher than the left column by 1. And the right column is lower than the left column by 1. Okay, so if we take 1 away from this column and give it to this column, that'll balance things out. How about we do that? 17? Did I do that completely wrong? 12, 15. So I need to take 1 from this column and give it to this column. I need to take 1 from this column, the middle column, and give it to the left column. Okay. So let's do that. Let's look at it again. 2 and 4 is 6 plus 9 is 15. 8 and 6 is 14 plus 1 is 15. 5 and 7 is 12 plus 3 is 15. Okay, let's look at them horizontally now. 2 and 8 is 10 plus 5 is 15. 4 and 6 is 10, and that's 17. With 7, that's 17. 9 and 1 is 10. With 3, that's 13. Okay, so we have 15. That's weird. All of the first two numbers in each row adds up to 10. Okay, so then we could easily say going across horizontally, we have 15, 17, and 13. Part of the problem is that the first two numbers in each column, each row adds up to being 10. So let's change that. Even though we have 15 going vertically. Let's see. Damn. If 1 and 2 are here already. Okay. I'm trying to think of what's the number that we want them to all equal. How about we put 13. I'm sorry, we put 3 here. We have 15 here, 16 here, and 14 here. So we have that same situation again. We need to take 1 from the middle column, middle row, and give that to the bottom row. We take 1 from the middle row and give it to the bottom row. We don't have the numbers to do that. We don't have the numbers to do that. 16. Sorry, we need to take 2. 16 in the middle row and 14 in the bottom row. So we need to take 2 from this column and give it to them. Okay, so then we have 14 here. And 15 now? 16 now? How did that happen? 9. That's 15 in the middle row. And 14. So we do need to take 1 from the middle row and give that to the bottom row. We can't do that. Not with these numbers. So let's see. If we're going to take 1, we need to take 2. I don't know how I keep messing that up. This is 16 in the middle row, chill. You have 16 in the middle row. And you have 14 in the middle row. You need to take 2 from the middle row and give them to the bottom row, chill. Okay. We need to take 2 and give... No, we need to take 1. We need to take 1 from the middle row and give it to the bottom row. So what we're going to do is borrow this 3 for a hot second. And borrow this 5 and give them that. Now we have 17 here and 15 here. That's fine because we borrowed the 5. So let's give them the 4. We owe them 1 up there. We have 16 here, 15 here. We need to give 1 to the bottom row from the middle row. We can't do that. So let's borrow again. We're going to give you this 7. Now we owe the top row 2. And we'll give you that. In the middle row, we have 18. Damn, I messed everything up now. I've messed everything up. $18 is way too high. 18 is way too high. There's no way every row can add, every row, column, or diagonal can add up to equal 18. Let's aim for 16. How about that? Let's aim for 16. I'm going to take all these off for now. Let's aim for 16. 16 is somewhat possible. Because 16, we could do something like this. Actually, 16 might not be possible. We'd have to be really picky with the numbers. This is 11. This needs what? 5 to make 16. This is... I want to put this one here. This is 12. This needs 4. Yeah, 16's too high, number 2. We need to aim for 15. Let's aim for 15. If we aim for 15, we can put that there. That's 15 across. That's 16 here. Let's take 1 away. We can't do that. Can we? We can't take 1 away. We can, but we need to take away like this. There we go. And then we can put this 3 here. That's 15. It can't be done this way. This 9 can't be here. Instead, let's put the 7 there. We're aiming for 15. We got these. That's 15. This is 12. This is 14. There's no way for us to do 15 with a 7 and a 1. So let's aim for 14 now. If we're aiming for 14, we can put that there. That's 14. That's 14. This 7 can't be here. Neither can the 3. So aiming for 13? 13 is pretty low. 13 could be done. That's 13. That's 13. This is 14. Damn. 13 is too low. Do we want 14? That's 14. No, we can't do 14. Not with this. This needs to change. So these two numbers need to add up to equal 9. That can't be done with what's left. $14 is what we're aiming for here. These two need to add up to equal 9. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. If we're aiming for 14, it needs to add to equal 10. There we go. So we can switch these two still. If we're aiming for 14, this can't be done. Not with 14. How about if we take this, put that there, and switch that? That's 14. That's 14. Let's see. This is right here is 13. This is 13. The only way that can happen is if we switch this, this, and now this. I monked that all up, didn't I? I think I did. That's 14. This is 14. This is 14. Can't be done this way. 14 is not the number we're looking for. Because this would need to... This 4 would need to be here. So let's see. Let's put this there. What number is this? This is 14. This is 14. This is 13. Yeah. 14 is not the number. Let's go back to 13. We keep coming up short. Ah, shoot. Let's see. This is 15. This is 14. Shoot. This is 13. This is 14. There we go. This is 13. What the hell did I just do? This is 15. Okay. This is 15. This is 15. This is 15. Sorry, that's 16. How about if we switch these two? That's 15. That's 15. That's 15. That's 15. This is 17. Damn it. I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. I think 15 is the number we want. Because halfway between 1 and 9 would be 5. So if every row averages 5, every row, column, and diagonal averages 5, then we got it. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. This is 5. This is 5. I'm looking at the average, not what they add up to. It's easier for me to get it if I look at their average, because then obviously if 3 squares average 5, that means they add up to equal 15. So I'm doing it that way. It's faster for me to process 5s or averages than their sum. That's 5. The problem is these two vertically, the left column and the middle column don't add up to equal 5. So or average 5. So I'm trying to get that. This column has two points higher than it needs. And this column has 2 less. So if I can take 1 from here and give it to this one. If I could take 1 from the left column and give it to the middle column, then everything will be fine. That's the problem. I can't find where to do it. Because it would have to be 3. If I'm giving a point to the middle column, it would have to be given to the 3. Because the 1 is stuck there. The 1 that's the only place 1 can be. And obviously you can't add a number to 9 and still have a single digit number. So let's see. Something's wrong. Let me see. Can I make notes? Damn, I can't make notes. Okay. I have 5 in the row on the top. I'm sorry. I'll speak regular. I'll talk like a regular person. I have 15 points in the row on top. I have 15 points in the middle row. I have 15 points in the bottom row. I have 15 points in the right column. The problem is that I don't have 15 in the middle column or the left column. Instead, I have 17 on the left. What if I flip this puzzle upside down? That's what I need to do. I need to flip it upside down. Or not rotate it, but I need to flip the pieces that I have. Because the problem is that I have a piece stuck in the corner and a piece stuck at the bottom middle. That bottom middle piece is playing a part in why I have too many points in one column and too few in another. So if I flip this upside down, it should be fine. Let me see if I can make a note of where everything is now. So that in the event that I'm wrong, I can put it back and look at it again. Okay. So what I need to do is take this 9 and put it where the 7 is. Take this 4, put it where the 8 is. And switch the 5 and the 6. Let me see what I have. Give me a second to see what I have. What's this text? Give me a second. Da-na-na-na-na. Shoot, I made a bad note. That must be a 6 in the bottom corner. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, let's see. So this column still adds up to be the same. I mean, I see the stream didn't finish too late. I don't know if I'm going to be watching time. It's going to be, I'm going to wrap it up by 5:30. I'm going to wrap it up by 5:30. Give me time to get ready for my stream on twitch.tv/instant replay live. 2 plus 9 and 4 is 15. 2 plus 7 and 8 is 15. So no, it's not. Who told you that was 15, Joe? That's 17. It's got 2 points too many. So let's take the 6 and put it. Let's take the 5 and put it where the 7 is. So now we have 15 in that row. The left row, the left column and the top row are the same. They're both 15. This here is now 18. It has 3 points too many. So we need to take 3 points from here and put it somewhere else. The problem is we can't do that because all the pieces, all the numbers that we're looking for are in that row. So that row needs to be moved. We'll move that row. This row here, the bottom row, adds up 5 and 7 is 12. It needs 3 points. Again, the issue is that adding points, everything is in that row already. So see, we need to change up the numbers then. That's the case. We need to change the numbers up. Oh, we put the... Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't have flipped it. I'm glad I took notes. Let's put that there. So now this is 15 once again. This is still 15. This is 15. This is 17, though. This is way too high. So let's move. Ooh, did I? I think I might be close. 9 and 4. 9 and 4. Let me see. 9 and 4 is 13. That needs 2 points. So how about I take this 5 since it's not making anything yet. Instead, we'll put 9 and 4 here. Oh, that's what I had already. I'm going right back to what I had already written down. We have the 6 here. We had the 8 here before. That's 12. Let's put that there. Is that it? Did it. Found it. The only problem that I had before, the only thing that's different, the 5 is where the 3 was, and vice versa. The 8 is where the 6 was. Everything else was there. I just need to flip those. That's it. Everything adds up to equal 15.
I think I've got it.
Did it.
Professor, I've solved it.
Did it. Magic squares have been around, blah, blah, blah. China. Moving. I got it. The door's open now. Good show, Luke. So, what was it you were asking me earlier? I'm all ears now. I wanted to know when Don Paolo snuck his way into the village. It seems like he followed us here. Maybe he beat us here. I think he would have had to beat us here because the thing came up right after we got here. Oh no, the drawbridge was down when we got here. We had to prove that we were worthy. The only way into St Mystere is through the drawbridge. Plus, I doubt Franco would let in such an obviously evil character such as Don Paolo. Yes, to be honest, I still haven't figured out how Don Paolo entered St Mystere myself. But it seems that after he made his way in, he tried to stay at Beatrice's inn. Oh, so that's the man who skipped out on his bill. It figures it was Don Paolo. So that weasel did himself up to look like Inspector Chelmy, snuck into the mansion, and hold on, when did he kill Simon? We'll get to that in a moment. We must keep climbing. Come along. That boy is feeling it. He's feeling these puzzles. Up the tower we go. We still haven't spent a single hint coin within the tower. This man. Konnichiwa, amigos. I'm so glad to see other people. I thought I'd be wandering this place forever. Hey, how did you get in here? There's no way you solved all those puzzles. Je ne sais pas. It just happened. Un momento. I'm wandering the sewers. The next thing I know, I'm here. I think this isn't the local hotspot my guidebook promised it will be. How curious. So, where is it you'd like to go? If you go down these stairs, you can return to the village proper. Just make sure you don't fall into the large hole by the entrance. Zai. That should be enough information to get me there. But may I ask one more favor? All this talk of stairs has reminded me of a nozzle I know. That's a puzzle. Answer it for me, por favor. This man gave us a puzzle in the middle of us solving puzzles to solve the greatest puzzle possible. Take the stairs. You have business. Oh, it's worth 30 Picaras is puzzle number 96. I wonder if we can quit this one and not solve it. I'm gonna try, but I wonder if this is one that has to be solved. You have business on the 8th floor of a 10-story building. It took you 48 seconds. Oh, excuse me. 48 seconds to make your way from the first floor to the 4th. If you keep moving at the same speed, how long will it take you to reach the 8th floor from the 4th? Okay. We have business on the 8th floor of a 10-story building. Why does it tell us it's 10 stories? It took you 48 seconds to make your way from the first floor to the 4th floor. So it took us 48 seconds to go up 3 floors. On average, it takes us 16 seconds to make our way from one floor to the next. If you keep moving at the same speed, how long will it take you to reach the 8th floor from the 4th? So to get from the 8th floor from the 4th floor, we have to go up to the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. I can't see my stream. We have to go up from the 4th floor to the 8th. We have to go to the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. It took us 16 seconds on average to make our way from one floor to the next. So to get to the 4th floor, or 8th floor from the 4th floor, it should take us 16 times 4, which is 64 seconds. It should take. It's a trick. It's a numbers trick. It's a numbers trick. You never count where you're starting from. 64 seconds it should take.
Luke, here's my answer.
All right.
Every puzzle has an answer.
We're killing these puzzles. We're killing the tower puzzles. Going from the 1st floor, blah, 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 means you climbed a total of 3 flights. Going to from the 4th to the 8th means an additional flight. Dope. Moving. Grazie. Now I'm ready to go back to the village. What a strange fellow. Professor, do you suppose that man is human? I believe so. He's an odd one, though, isn't he? I've never seen an explorer with such a poor sense of direction. Stranger still is how he entered St Mystere. I don't think even he knows how he did it. Perhaps his presence yesterday was another reason why Bruno felt compelled to hide the crank. Take the stairs. All right, let's move. We got more puzzles. Oh, here's one. It seems we are faced with another puzzle lock, Luke. Oh, I meant to ask you, but our run-in with the explorer distracted me. How did Simon, you know? All in good time, boy. First, we need to solve this puzzle here. It looks to be quite the challenge. He's been more or less bland this entire playthrough, but now he's all about the puzzles. Princess in a Box, number 1. This is puzzle number 97. It's worth 60 picarats. Oh, sweet Lord. Oh, sweet Lord. Tired of leading a sheltered life, this princess is trying to escape her castle. Armed guards, however, are blocking her path. Slide the blocks out of the way to move the red one to the exit on the right. Her freedom depends on you. Can you do it? Sure. Just don't rely on me doing this in the minimum amount of moves, because I, for one, cannot be bothered by the minimum amount of anything anymore ever for the rest of my life forever. Let's move this one here. You down there. Let's see. Let's move that. We can slide you up. Slide this to the right, down. A ball puzzle without a ball. Yeah, I like block puzzles. I like block puzzles. They're typically the same thing. The catch is you're moving blocks instead of balls. Let's see. There we go. Now we can move these out the way. How about this? I haven't done anything but waste time. There we go. Let's put it like that. Oh no. Come on. Let's see. I need to get this piece down here too at the same time. Come on. There we go. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better because now we can move these here. Move this up, slide these back, and then progressively move these down. There we go. Oh, almost. Almost. Let's move these up. I need to get this piece to the back. Damn it. I should have moved this one at least before this set. Okay. There we go. So now let's move this one. And then we can do this. There we go. Oh, almost there. Oh, sweet Lord, I'm the biggest. I'm the biggest clown. There we go. Dunzo. Is it? There we go.
That should do it.
Dunzo.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Shut up, Layton. Classic example of a sliding puzzle. Dope. There we are. The door should open now. Amazing as always, Professor. Now about Simon. What exactly happened in the mansion? Did Don Paolo really make off with Simon? I'd say so. This is just my theory, mind you, but I think that Don Paolo followed us into the manor. That's when he met Simon, or came across him, as the case may be. I suspect Simon had already collapsed when Don Paolo found his body sprawled on the floor. Just like with Ramon. So maybe Simon had also stopped malfunctioning properly, huh? I guess all the robots break down sooner or later, but when they do, Bruno comes to collect them. Then he fixes them here in the basement of the tower. Oh, do you suppose the noises from the tower are actually the sounds of Bruno's machines working? I think you're spot on, Luke. That must be why people began to associate the disappearances with the roaring from the tower. Don't forget that despite his peculiar appearance, Don Paolo is a scientific genius. Therefore, he probably realized why Simon had stopped moving. If it weren't for the golden apple, Don Paolo likely would have left St Mystere right then. I'm sure he was eager to take the robot apart and learn how it worked. And that must be when he decided to disguise himself as Inspector Chelmy, right? That rat made up the whole murder story on the spot. But that's not the whole mystery. Come, Luke, we must keep moving. I'll explain the rest as we go. There we go. The first puzzle of the tower was the easiest. Yes! We got 3 left. The golden apple, the noise, and Lady Dahlia. Let's keep moving. We got this. Are we going this way as opposed to back down the stairs? Hey, it's Lady... Is this Lady Riddleton or is this Martha? If it's Martha, we gotta act like we don't know her name. It's Martha. We don't know her name.
Yeah. First meeting you here, dearie. Would you like to try a little puzzle I made up?
How on earth did she get up here? She must have overtaken us at some point. Funny, I didn't even see the old girl pass us.
Yeah. Quit whispering amongst yourselves and try out my puzzle already. It's a humdinger.
Alright, here we go. Puzzle number 98. Card order is worth 70 picarettes. Here we go. You've placed 1 joker and 4 aces with different suits face down on a table. Use the hints below to determine the position for each card. This is actually my favorite type of puzzle. These are logic puzzles. These are 100% logic puzzles. It will tell you something and you have to use the clues to figure out what is true. They're all true, but you have to figure out the scenario, I should say. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. So let's see. I'm going to take some notes real quick. These notes are basically going to be what can't be in certain positions. So we have spade, heart, club, diamond, and joker. Let's see. Shoot, I'm out of space. It'll be all right. Spade, heart, club, diamond, and joker. All right. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. So that means the club can't be the far left card, and the heart can't be the far right card. Otherwise, that scenario is impossible. Neither the diamond nor the joker are next to the spade. Neither the diamond nor the joker are next to the spade. Give me a second. Okay. That doesn't tell us anything yet. We gotta combine that with something else. Neither the joker nor the diamond are next to the club. So the diamond and the joker aren't by the club or the spade. So it has to be, let's see, was that diamond and joker? Let me see. Let me write that out. Just a second. Okay, so it has, if it's that the joker and the diamond aren't by either the spade or the club, then it has to be the heart. That's the only one that's left. Diamond, joker, club, spade, heart, right? So it has to either be joker, diamond, heart. I'm sorry, joker, heart, diamond, or diamond, heart, joker. There's no other way that can be. Sorry. Did I read that wrong? Yeah, I read that wrong. Never mind. Ignore that. Ignore that. Yeah, ignore that. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. This one's actually a little bit easier. We can just put the pieces where they need to. We can put them down. The same way we did the puzzle with 1 through 9. We can put them down and just move them as needed. Okay. So the club is to the immediate right of the heart. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the club down, and we'll put the heart immediately by it. The heart has to be to the left, immediately to the left of the joker, the club. Jesus Christ. Okay. So neither the diamond nor the joker are next to the spade. So if it's like this, the spade would have to be here. Because all that's left is the diamond and the joker. The spade can't be here or here because it'll have to be next to one of these two. So with what we've tried so far, this is true. It's also true that neither the diamond or the joker are next to the club. So far, that's true. We'll put these two down, and they have to be here, which is not by the club. Neither the diamond nor the spade are next to the heart. So that means the diamond can't be here. It could be here. We can't move this here because then the joker would be next to the spade. And the same would be true with the diamond being here. Neither the diamond is next to the heart. Oh, and that's true with the diamond being, I'm sorry, that's false with the diamond being next to the heart. Let's try this. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. Neither the diamond nor the joker are next to the spade. Neither the joker or the diamond are next to the club. Neither the diamond nor the spade are next to the heart. Is this the only way this could be done? I think this might be the only way they can be arranged.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
Got it. Only a strong grasp of the principles of logic can get you through a puzzle like this. Those are my favorite types of logic puzzles. As much as I do Sudoku and Picross, I love those puzzles the most.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That's the answer, all right. Well, then, I guess I'll be off. Come visit me sometime. Yeah.
She must be the asshole that gave us the aces in the Joker puzzle. I guess she followed us in here. Card order. Moving on. I can't believe we're not at the top yet. We're so close, though. There's another puzzle. Just like I thought, there's another puzzle locking this door. It looks really difficult, Professor. Luke, my boy, haven't you learned by now? No puzzle is without an answer. Now we simply need to find that answer. Here, allow me. I mean, this is going to be hard. Puzzle number 99, 33333, is worth 70 pickrats. Use each of the numbers 1 through 9 exactly once to fill in the blanks and complete this equation. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, so obviously, when you do math and you do subtraction, you start from the right side. So whatever number we put here, this number needs to be 3 more. Whatever number, not exactly. We could do some regrouping. That's going to be tricky. Whatever number we put here, when we add 3, the number in the ones place for that number needs to be here. So, for example, this could be 8, and then this would be 1. We'll play around with it a little bit. This one might be the one we use hints on. Let's see. Let's start with 5 and 8. Let's just start there. then that would mean, let's see. Okay, hang on, pause. Typically that'd be the first place to start. But because we know we're not taking anything here, this number is most likely 3, but it can also be 4. It can also be 4 because, like I said, if we need to regroup here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reserve 3 here. If we need 4, we'll put 4, but I'm going to reserve this being a 3. Now we can go here. Let's do 8 and 5, just to be safe. Let's not do 4. Let's do 9 and 6. I just said let's not do 4. We don't have a choice. Let's do 4 and 1. 7 and 2 obviously doesn't work. 7 and 2 doesn't work. So let's see. Let's see how we gonna do this one. How we gonna do this one? What can we do with 2 for regrouping? That would be what, 9? Let's do that. So then we take 1 from here. This would actually be 4. So let's change that. What if we do 8? That'd be 7. That's not how numbers work. Chill. Try again. How about we do 5? If we're regrouping, this needs to be a 9. Oh, we take these numbers back. This would be 7. This would be 4. And then that works. Not with these numbers. Something's wrong here. I picked something that I've already put down here is wrong. What if this is 7 and this is 1? Because then that's 10, and now we're regrouping from here. Or 0. And now we're regrouping from here. We're borrowing a number. So then what we can do is 8 and 4 here. This is 7. This is actually a 7 as we subtract. Let's see. What if we don't regroup here? What if instead we do 5 and 2? Now we got it. Is that it? Is that it? Let's see. Let's subtract. 5 minus 2 is 3. 1 minus 7 we can't do. So we borrow a number from 8. This would actually be a 7. This is a 7 here. Oh, no, that's not right. Oh, wait. No, we didn't regroup. If we don't regroup here, that throws this off. This needs to be a 0. Or this number needs to increase. So let's do that. 1 minus 8 we can't do. So we'll borrow 1 here. This is 6 now. And this is 11. 11 minus 8 is 3. That works. 6 minus 4 doesn't work. Remember, we borrowed 1. So this is really 6 minus 4. What if it's like this? Because now we have 6 minus 3 equals 3. That's fine. But then the problem is here. We need to borrow. The easiest way is if we borrow and take 1 away from here. We don't have any way to do that. Everything so far checks out. Everything but this 4 checks out. Is there a way to make this borrow? What if we put this on the end? If we put this on this end, then we don't have to worry because the 7 needed to borrow. Didn't it? No, it didn't. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to move these all down. Everything's moving down. And now, if we move this 1 here, the 1 is borrowing from the 4. This 7 doesn't work, though. This 7 doesn't work now. So now all of this works. But now the 7 and 3 doesn't work. We need to get this lower. We can't because you can't borrow. No, it doesn't work. That's 2 now. This needs to be. How about if we do this? That still doesn't work. Now you're monking things up, chill. You're monking things up. Let's see. All right, how about we switch these 2 now? This is fine. Now we need that 6 down. Let me see. This is hard. This one is hard. Let's see. We need a way for this one to borrow. For this row to borrow from this, or this column to borrow from this column. Otherwise, this doesn't add up either. Actually, no, we don't need this one to borrow. We need this one to be on point. Whatever's after the 1 and 8 needs to be right. It needs to not need to borrow. So let's do that. Let's switch to these 2. This is fine. This 4 needs to be here. What's something that we can borrow from? Because now this isn't right. Now this would be a 2 here. Damn it. Let me write this one down. I'm about to move stuff around. 31975 minus 8642. All right, I'm gonna move stuff around real quick. I want 8 to be with the 5. I want 8 to be with the 5. 9 can be with, or 2 can be with the 9. That 2 needs to borrow. So how about we do that? Now I have the 1 and the 6, and that doesn't work. This is fine. This isn't. Let's put that. Ooh, let's put that. Let's put that there. Is that it? No, that's not right. There we go. Is that it? 8 minus 5 is 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. 2 minus 9. Can't do it. We're going to borrow, so this becomes a 0. This is 12. 12 minus 9 is 3. This is a 0. 0 minus 7. Got it. 0 minus 7. Can't do. 4 is going to borrow. It's going to borrow 1 from the 4, so that 4 is now a 3. This is a 1 already. 10 minus 7 is 3. Perfect.
That should do it.
Moving right along. Moving right along.
Puzzle solved.
Are we at the top of the tower yet? There are 2 correct configurations. That's interesting. I want to find that other one. We're not doing that today, but I want to find that other one. We're at the top of the tower now, aren't we? Creativity and persistence, Luke. As long as you have these, no puzzle is beyond your reach. Professor, I was just thinking. Do you remember that picture we found in Lady Dahlia's room? That's not Granny Riddleton, is it? Oh no, that's the other woman who is familiar with the Baron. The one of the Baron's late wife Violet, holding a child who appears to be the young Flora? Of course. That's the one. It's uncanny how much Lady Violet looked like Lady Dahlia. Do you suppose Baron Reinhold's journal entries were talking about Lady Dahlia? Sharp thinking, my boy. I believe it went something like this. The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive. So Lady Dahlia is also a robot. That's the one that tipped me off. Professor, do you suppose Lady Dahlia is actually a robot built to resemble Lady Violet? That's entirely possible, maybe even probable given the circumstances. But if so, what a terribly sad story these entries tell. Do you remember what the next entry said? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by Dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say, but I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its memories. I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there could never be another you. You are my first, my last, and my only. The Baron arranged for the construction of a robot for Flora that was identical to his wife, but living with a machine that was so similar to his wife must have been too much for him. Thus, he decided to change the robot's personality, and so Lady Dahlia was created. As she was originally created as a mother figure, she must have gone through a confusing transition. Professor, do you suppose these robots feel sadness? Honestly, I'm not quite sure. But I have a feeling that each of the robots has something not unlike a human heart. What do you think? I hope that they do. Puzzle number 3333 is done. There's Lady Dahlia. The golden apple and the noise is all that's left. We can finish this in time. We can do this. Let's head in. There's even more puzzle. How wonderful. Do you suppose we're near the top yet? Yes, but it seems that we have another puzzle in our way before we get there. Puzzle number 100, 7 squares, is worth 70 picarettes. Your task is to draw lines between the pins on this board to form 7 squares. The 7 squares do not have to be uniform in size, but you can only use each pin once. Alrighty, give it a try. Let's see. 7 pins, alright. Alright, 7 squares. So let's see, here's one. He said, oh no, this garbage. Let's see. They don't have to be the same in size. Do they have to be squares? Like, do they have to be the same? Do they have to be equidistant, is what I'm getting at. I feel like they don't, because we have more than one color, I feel like they don't have to be, I don't have to use all the pins, I feel like. For example, this is a square. No. Oh, I don't. Okay. Never mind. Can't use that one twice. Okay. I was going to say this, and this make one square. Can you give me a hint? That'll be helpful. Give me a sec. I still would have solved this one. Like I haven't played. I feel like I haven't gone too far just yet. Let me try it. Like, let me see it. Let me try it again. Like this, and this is a square. Why does it say? I didn't use that one for the red. Whatever. Okay, maybe not. All right, go ahead, Carlos. Give me a hint. Give me a helpful hint. I have to make 7 squares. So I was going to do this, and this for 1 square. Make 7 squares. Is this? Oh, I can't use anything twice, so that means I can't build a square right next to it. I also can't build that one. Okay. This is a little trickier than I thought it would be. Squares can be diagonal. Oh God, this game and its trickiness. Okay, here we go. Here's 1. There's 2. How about this one? There's 3. Let's see. Let's go back to red. Here's 4. I think I made 1 square where I shouldn't have. This game. Okay. Here's 5. Yeah, I feel like there's a square somewhere that I shouldn't have put one. Man, I'm running out of time. I think we might have to do maybe our Friday stream this week can be us wrapping this up completely. Maybe that's it. I'm glad I decided to move a stream up from Friday to Tuesday then. Okay. I got 5. Yeah, I got 5. That's about it. I want to get rid of these. Let's get rid of these 2. And we'll put that diagonal one at the top back. What do you think you're going to find at the top of the tower? I'm thinking at the top of the tower is the golden apple, but it's not a physical apple. I think it's probably a painting. I think it's not an actual apple. I feel like it's a painting. Like this entire time I've been thinking, it's probably a portrait because there's a lot of it's clear that the Baron liked artwork. It's clear that artwork was his thing. He also liked the museum. I'm sorry, not the museum, the amusement park. And the amusement park is very much a work of art in itself. Or it was in its heyday, it seems. He likes robots, and that's a form of art. I think the golden apple has something to do with art. This puzzle. Okay. I want to wrap this puzzle up here. I want to end it in the middle of a puzzle. Let's see, in 10 minutes I have to call the stream. Because I need to get ready for streaming on twitch.tv/instant replay line. Let's blow a hint. We made it this far in the tower without using a hint. Let's blow a hint. Most of the squares you make will be tilted at 40 degrees on their side, and their sides will vary as well. Look for pins you connect using diagonals. Okay. I mean, we got that already. Let's go. You want more specifics? All right, here's the location. Hang on. Why are our hints getting sassy with us? They've been sassy in this tower. I'm not here for this. Here's the location of one of the squares. Connect the 4 pins in the top left corner to form a tiny square. Just so you know, this is the only square on the board that isn't tilted. Okay. 4 pins in the top left corner. Oh, the one I already had. Okay, thank you. How helpful. All right, so the rest are tilted. So how we do this? How about we do this? How about we do this? How about we do this? Was that 5? We need 7. Oh, hang on. Instead of this small blue one. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Let's see. This is... Yeah, it's not going to work. Let's see. Carlos one gets another hint. All right. Make it count. Let's see. I feel like this one might be bigger. What I was trying to do before. I feel like this one might be it. That, and that. Damn. I would get rid of that one. Oh, we can make a square inside of that one. Here, and here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's 2 squares missing. There's 2 squares missing. Missing 2 squares. Let me get that last hint. Let's get that last hint. Largest square contains the pin that's the third from the top on the left column. The largest square contains the pin that's the third from the top on the left column. Third from the top on the left column. This one. And the bottom pin on the far right column. This one. And this one? Bottom pin on the far right. What the hell? You also need to form a small diagonal block using the 2 pins lined up diagonally on the bottom left portion of the board. There are 2 more small squares, just like the one on the board. Just like this one on the board. So we got this diagonal. There's this one. It said there's 2 more small ones. I don't see where they could be. If this green one is supposed to be there, I don't see where they can be. I don't see where this one is. Unless this one's not supposed to be here. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this one more time, and then after that, I gotta call it. I gotta call it. We're just gonna have to come back. Damn it. And he said that this is one. This is a square. So that means this can't. What the hell? Means that can't be. What if? Nah, I gotta call it. I wonder if I can save state this game. Let's save it. We're gonna save it. We're gonna pick up right from here. I'm probably gonna look at it. I'll look at it like on a day off or something, and I'll see if I can come up with an idea. If I do, I'll record it and we'll play it at the beginning of the stream. Same thing as I've done in other playthroughs that we were doing on stream, or something I need to get done before stream. Okay, so I gotta save it. I gotta call it here. I'm running low on time for my next stream. Okay. Once again, this is the upcoming stream schedule. We're gonna be playing Fez in roughly 15 minutes over on twitch.tv/IsAReplayLive. Make sure you go follow there. Go follow, and you'll get a notification whenever the stream gets up. You'll get a notification whenever stream comes up. On Tuesday at 6 p.m. we'll be playing Songbringer back here over on youtube.com/y'allplay at 6 p.m. Eastern time zone. And I know it says down there we'll be playing Professor Layton on next Sunday. We're actually going to do that Friday. Friday will be the 5th. On the 5th we'll be playing Professor Layton, not at 2 p.m. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, because that's supposed to be. We'll be playing at 6 p.m. We'll be wrapping this up. This will be wrapped up. If you guys want to see more streams like this one, then all you have to do is hit that red button below this video. That's that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You know what? Let's finish this on Tuesday. Let's push Songbringer back to Friday. We'll finish this on Tuesday at 6 p.m. This one on Tuesday at 6 p.m. And then we'll do Songbringer on Friday at 6 p.m. All right, guys. Thank you guys for checking the stream out, and I'll catch you later with more here on Outplay. I got to get ready. For more craziness. I'll see you guys later. Bye.